Howdy, howdy.
Howdy.
Hey, who the fuck are you?
Huh?
Oh,
All right, we have a full table.
that's what you like to see.
Yes, indeedy. All right. So last time on Tales of the Mojave, um, in the session before the last, you had finished up the delivery to Ranger Station Alpha. You left Cowboy Billy Bob and his ponies at the station, and you continued onward to a Legion camp that you needed to clear out. Upon arriving, you discovered that there was a Legion Centurion, so a little bit higher ranking, more higher ranking member than you dealt with previously. Um, his rank did not save him, and he died in a hail of gunfire from Alexandra. Um, and I he got a hit, but he did no damage. I remember now. But yeah, and as you were finishing off the Legionnaires, uh, surprise, surprise, 4 radscorpions popped out of the ground and,
I killed
um
them as well.
yeah,
Well, kill half of them as well.
yeah, and then, Father Marius, you did quite a lot of damage with your power fist, so kudos, and, as did, Tyrell with his death claw gauntlet, think. I can't remember correctly. But, yeah, you dealt with the radscorpions, you got some cool loot. And you manage there are also some hostages that the Legion had.
Was this the loot
And,
pile?
yes,
Okay.
it has been. Yep.
I just couldn't remember if it was there initially or if it was placed for this session.
No, it was there initially.
Okay.
I'll just move that out of the way and hide it, because added the equipment to your to the booze cruiser. I half forgot the name of your party vehicle. But, yeah, you've killed the Legionnaires, you've killed the radscorpions, and you have 3 of the 4 hostages still living. This poor person got eaten by the radscorpion, but, yeah, so and something you all notice as you're, packing up equipment, getting ready to head out, uh, one of the prisoners is a vault dweller, and she and her, the number on her, like, jumpsuit is 49. She's on Vault 49.
And Alexander says, where exactly is Vault 49?
You open up the map. It is yeah, but it's in the southwest of Vegas. So, here, let me that like that, so you can move between the two to the world map and back to the encounter map, so I can show this all to you. It is situated over here. I will mark that on the map for you.
Please do, because I have no idea where over here is.
Right there is a little X is Vault 49.
Okay. Is there anything else of interest you'd like to share?
Sure. One of you please make me an intelligence plus medicine roll, please.
For
I have a 9 plus 6.
then you're probably the best one to do it. But what I was asking is if this was for extra information from this vault dweller. That's what I was trying to ask. Like, what
Yep.
I was trying to ascertain is like, you know, does she know if there, or is it she? Or no, it looks more like a he. Um, does this vault dweller know if there's any sort of special way, or prerequisite to access the vault, or was it just left open?
Well, currently it's open, and well, a whole English, a handful of us were sent out to like barter and find more food for the vault because we we all grow our own food, and yeah, the intelligence plus medicine is to get like an idea of like there's a little bit information you can get by like examining her and
Okay.
find some interesting tidbits. It'll be a difficulty 2.
Oh, sorry. I rolled already.
Well, you still succeeded.
Oh
Yeah,
shit. Yeah.
you get an AP and back in the pool. Nice. Okay, so with those successes, what you learn about this person, this vault dweller is she is addicted to Nuka Cola. Like she has like
For real?
Oh,
shakiness,
is
like
that
withdrawal.
so? Because I
Yeah.
was thinking of drinking some to get some AP back, and also because killing half the enemies in the counter really makes you work up a thirst. Where the fuck? I thought. Hold on, didn't we have some Nuka Cola? I don't see any in
Believe
our
you did.
vehicle, but I could have sworn we had like a Nuka Cherry or something.
Is it on someone's sheet,
I got
perhaps?
2 quantum in my pockets.
Okay.
All right, the shit you stole.
All right.
Oh, actually, that's really valuable. I'm sorry, addict, but I'm holding on to that.
Well, hold on. What is it valuable for? Does it give us AP or something?
Immediately gain 5 AP.
Okay. Well, give it because I was going to drink it. Not only to give us AP, but to try to um sort of, I guess, intimidate the vault dweller into going like, we've got some Nuka Cola, and if you were a little more cooperative, maybe you could get some. So if you're willing,
Uh,
Alexandra was going to drink one of them, so we get 5 AP.
Does anyone have anything else that gives AP? Because 5 AP is, I feel like that'd go to waste right
We
now.
have one. We need more.
Ah,
the
geez.
the enough is never enough.
Don't fall into the trap of
All
story
right.
points. Oh, I have limited consumables. I don't ever use them. Just give me
Yeah,
one of
but
them, please.
there's not a cap on the amount of Nuka Quantum I can stuff into my pockets.
Yeah,
Nuka
well,
Nuka
Fair,
that's
Nuka.
fair enough. We'll still have one left
Yep.
over,
yeah.
and I'm sure I'll be able to steal more later.
Okay, so
So
one,
go for
two,
it.
three, 4, 5, 6. So Alexandra, takes it from you and just in the was it nighttime or daytime? I can't remember.
It glows
It's current.
anyway.
It's currently the middle of the day after
Okay,
all
so
the
she wipes away
scavenging and
some
whatnot.
sweat on her forehead, cracks open the cap, and just sort of chugs the Nuka Cola, one eye open, looking at the vault door.
You remember to add a bottle cap to your sheet
Okay,
because when you drink a Nuka Cola, you get a bottle cap.
Oh
all right,
yeah.
added that.
Also happens
Free
when you drink a
money.
beer.
I do have a Oh yeah, I do have a bunch of like rum and wine and does moonshine? No, moonshine sucks. Um, but
It's only, I believe, Nuka Cola and beer that give you bottle caps back after you
no,
drink
I'm not
them.
talking about bottle caps. I'm talking about AP.
Ah, okay.
Um, but
But yeah, another thing you learn with your medicine roll is that this vault dweller, she's addicted to Nuka Cola, but also she seems to be in very like poor health, almost like you know, uh, as if she's just been eating junk food all of her life. So very kind
that
of
reminds me
like,
of somebody.
yeah, that was partly, yeah, Rot- Rotund Michael was. at the back of my mind when I was making this vault. So, yeah,
Ah, yes, the
like, and
connoisseur of candy bars.
yep, and yeah, the overall impression you get is that this person has literally never eaten a vegetable in her life or any like actual like filling
Oh,
food.
she's been eating her Flintstones vitamins.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the information you get about this Vault Dweller.
Anyone got a carrot?
What the hell do they feed you down in that fucking vault? Jesus.
It's Willy Wonka's chocolate factory.
But yeah, that's the information you gain from that medicine roll.
We're gonna get to the vault and the door's guarded by a bunch of orange midgets. We're just looking straight ahead. It's like, oh, this vault's unguarded. Down here.
But yeah, that's the information you give. But yeah, you're gonna do something else to bring more information.
So safe to say that she's got scurvy or something?
Hmm. Yep. Very unhealthy, like very sickly looking person.
Alexandra doesn't care for her vices. She's just like, she sees the like, so she finishes about half the bottle of the Nuka-Cola, which, by the way, does that count as like hydrating?
Yeah.
Okay. She sees the Vault Dweller like eyeing that shit, and she's like, yeah, the rest of the bottle's yours if you're a little more cooperative.
You just quite literally see her licking her lips.
Yeah.
It says, Nuka-Cola Quantum, are you? That's really rare. How'd you find that?
Oh, I raised my hand. I stole it.
Okay. And Alex is like, yeah, what he said.
Are you the uh, like she'll look at all the party like gathered. She'll say, are you the brand ambassador that we've been told to wait for?"
The who?
You know, the I'm reading my notes. I was cleaning my glasses for a second, and it's I forgot how goofy this quest is that I did. Um, yeah, the brand ambassador, the one who, represents all Nuka-Cola flavors and is supposed to bring them all under one, like, Nuka-Cola, like,
Yeah,
unity.
sure. Now answer my question.
Uh, well, what do you want to know exactly?
Um, well, out of character, I thought I was kind of clear about that she wants to, like, Alexander's trying to find as much information in the vault as possible, in part to see if it's worth our time to go there.
Sure. Well, I gave you the location.
The
Um,
location. I know the vault number was 49, right?
yes. And it on the world map, it's a little X.
Okay.
I haven't made a little thing for it yet. So it's yeah, down over that direction. Uh, words. Uh, well, like I said, I'm going out to find, more food and, different, well, more Nuka-Cola. All we've had to drink recently is Nuka Clear, and that shit is disgusting. Have you ever had that?
Nuka clear, you mean water?
Is that what you call it? Ugh. How can you drink that shit? But yeah, like I said, I was going out to gather food and bring back more, the glorious Nuka-Cola, and
Yeah, look how well that worked for you. You're tied up in the middle of a camp full of dead scorpions and Legion.
You're rather snippy. You just had maybe you need another Nuka-Cola.
Yeah, says the woman who's eyeing this. Alexandra says that she threatens to take another drinking. Like, I will finish the whole bottle if you keep this shit up.
I fucking did it to pour it on the sand.
Well, either way, whether I drink it or I pour it in the sand out of spite, this fucking, you know,
No.
Big Mick here is, not, is not going to benefit from it. So, let's see. So after talking about fucking Nuka Clear, and then you have all 49, and so basically the only facts that I think we've really gotten out of her were, where it is, it's Vol 49, and apparently it's Willy Wonka's chocolate factory because all these fucking people are addicted to junk food and Nuka-Cola.
How many Oompa Loompas are there?
Oh, good question.
No, we're all, we're all the same size. We're all normal height. We're kind of, she'll motion to herself. We all look the same. Couple generations in a vault under the under the sand, really.
Couple generations of the Vol. Are you saying they look like the fat people from Wall-E?
I hadn't thought about it, but yes, basically, yes. Like they can walk. It's like the fat people in Wall-E at the end.
Minus bone density.
Well, it's like Alexandra sees Girthy Mike here, or Girthy Michaela, I guess, and it's like, how did you get this far? Like, how did you
I'm
have the
surprised myself.
stamina to get this fucking far?
Very slowly.
Very slowly. It's like what? Like June now? I started out in March, and this is how far I got. It's been a while,
I
man.
bet people could probably feel you and your people coming a mile away.
Jesus Christ.
What do you mean?
My God, bro.
It's like Jurassic Park, that what little waters in the desert was rippling.
No.
The water in the Hoover Dam was splashing and nobody could figure out why.
Awful.
What dinosaurs roamed the earth again?
Oh my God, bro. Fuck you, Cody. Give me an AP for just. Well, that you said, Jesus.
And that's shit that Alexandra is saying.
Yeah, I know. I get the character by now. So, I think I'll ask this again. Do do you have any more Nuka-Cola? Like, please.
On second thought, Alexandra pours it out. I don't think you need this.
Oh no!
That's fucked up, that man. It was hard work stealing that.
I mean, it's funny.
Well, it's
Wouldn't
like
have any
the.
strength the rest of that.
Well, I mean, Massive Michaela here didn't have anything else meaningful, and Alexandra's patience is not. I mean, Alexandra's patience is as thin as this person is wide, so they're two halves of the same coin. So it's like I gave her multiple chances to say something meaningful, and she didn't.
Okay. So, some additional information I'll give you, just because that whole just fucking pylon of shit is. I'm just shaking my head. So, as you were taunting this poor person.
Oh, actually, you know what I realized? Don't we have a two questions. Number one, do we have a pit boy?
She has a Pip-Boy.
Okay, mine now.
Yes.
But basically take the Pip-Boy and then, you know, I think, didn't we have a holotape also? Or a holotape player, I can't remember which.
Yeah, the holotape player.
Oh, because I was gonna say if there was a tape in it, you know, take that out and play. Your butt is wide, well mine is too. Just watch your mouth, or I'll sit on.
Damn it, man. Something that are you seriously gonna take the Pip-Boy from her?
I mean, might as well.
Okay. So when you take the Pip-Boy, you put it on your wrist and you like flip it on, you notice that like instead of the standard like like the Vault Boy, you see
Wonka Tech.
oh, what's his name? Like is it
Mr. House.
Bottle from
Oh.
is it Bottle from Nuka World? Like it's Bottle and
I thought
Cappy,
it
isn't
was,
it?
yeah, I thought it was Cappy who was the mascot.
Yeah, whichever one of those. I I play Fallout Shelter, and that's like they can come around every so often and visit your vault and give you caps. But I couldn't remember
Alexandra,
their names
when she sees
exactly.
the thing boot up, she kind of recoils a bit and looks over to Paul. It's like, yeesh, I think I got diabetes just from looking at this.
Well, it sounds like your problem now.
But
Thanks,
yeah, when
pal.
you boot up the Vault Boy, you
Knew
see
I could count
Cappy,
on you.
gives like the whole like thumbs up bit. But as you're looking through it, this whole like the Pip-Boy is Nuka-Cola themed. It's not like the standard. Like it's Vault Tech by Nuka-Cola themed. Like
That's
they
like a
did like a
limited run.
collaboration. hmm
Okay.
And like because you're close enough now to like be like near the Vault Dweller, you see that where that her jumpsuit is also like Nuka-Cola themed. Like it's like the blue jumpsuit with the yellow numbers, but there are a bunch of like Nuka-Cola like insignia on the vault suit.
Okay. Oh god, is this gonna be the spiritual successor to Jace Wonka and the Drug Factory?
I hope not.
Well, I mean, I'm just remembered there, like, just for quick reference, like, what I'm talking about, there was a character, like, in this one game, long story short, and it was like a Willy Wonka parody. The Mike TV counterpart, like, he jumped onto the stage and he started dancing, and then instead of getting shrunk, like, he just had a massive hole blasted through him with a laser. Like, that's the level of crazy that was in that. And Marty was in that game. Like, he was in that session.
Nice.
I was.
Yeah,
What
the
was it?
Jace Wonka and the Drug Factory in that one game, Star Wars game. And then Jace was like, "Oh, what are you doing?" And then my character asked, like, "Why do you have this?" Like, "What do you mean? I always watch TV while I'm designing weapons."
I knew that sound is this going over my head.
Yeah.
Maybe I probably was there, but I can't remember it.
Oh, unfortunate.
But yeah,
Sorry.
as you're, going through the Pip-Boy, when you like flip over to the music as well, the only like music you're getting when you like select it is like old like Nuka-Cola jingles and like advertisements. Like that's the only entertainment that music and stuff that this person has been exposed to.
Oh my god.
Jesus, is that another connection with CIA or something? Is it torture or something?
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, you get that information and
Are
yeah,
there
so
any
what are you gonna
logs of any
do?
kind on the?
Give me an intelligence plus science roll. Because some of this is like locked down.
Okay, well I've got int 4 and no science, so yeah, that's gonna be Dr.
Give it
Anthrax.
here.
All right, here you go.
Difficulty?
3.
And you got 4, so we get an AP.
Nice. Cool. Yeah, so you open up, there are only like a couple like logs that are on the Pip-Boy. Excuse me. One log that you see it's kind of like almost like a daily affirmation type thing, where and the message you see is caffeine is salvation, carbonation is clarity, flat minds drink flat drinks. That's
Oh damn, it's like really bad.
What? God. Well. Oh my God. Alexandra says, and with the in terms of she says like she's like flat minds drink flat drinks like, and yet we are fighting fit and killing everything that moves. And then she just kind of gestures over to the Wally folk, but anyway, so if there's nothing interesting in the logs and it's literally just like propaganda shit, I mean, I still say we keep it. I'm just gonna fucking reset it, just purge all this
I would
crap.
advise you to bury it in the sun, so for the sake.
Well, I mean, it has the functionalities of a Pip-Boy. It's just it's full of shit.
It just
Yeah,
also has the
that's fine.
functionalities of a CIA mind torture device. This is
Yep.
the kind of shit they would
Exactly.
try to get Castro with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will say that, you can reset it. I will need a science roll at 3 difficulty. However, if you do want to investigate Vault 49, you will need to keep it.
All right, fine.
You can't reset it yet.
Fair enough. And
I mean, if you-
I'd love to get this shit off of here because it's just borderline malware. But this
Yeah, I was
malware is probably the code to something.
Well, I was about to say it's like with maybe I was thinking maybe the difficulty is there are a bunch of ads for Nuka-Cola that keep popping up because this person had a bunch of adware.
Basically.
So it's fucking just a complicated way to cancel a subscription, yeah?
There's never a simple way to do that. Are you kidding? I've used enough old world tech. I hate that shit.
Well, no, or worse, one of the ads is like like Nuka-Cola presents Nuka-Cola like Nuka boner pills. This will put some uranium in your rocket.
That
I don't know about all that,
that's
man.
gotta be the worst
God.
statement I've ever fucking heard.
I don't know about all that.
Oh god.
Let's-
I'll give you
let's
another
pack it in.
AP because I fucking hate
That's-
you, but that's
May the gods forgive you
That's
because they
great.
won't.
Yeah, that's a
God.
good one.
okay. So, are you just gonna steal the Vault Dweller's shit, or are you gonna actually take her with you?
Somebody
What's
said
she gonna
steal.
do about it?
Well, yeah, exactly. Because the thing is, if it took her fucking 4 months to get out here, and then it's going to be like we would probably if she was riding in the car, we'd have to ride on the outside to keep it on the ground.
I'd kill to test this specimen's running speed.
I mean, we can try rolling her, so that would be faster.
No, fuck that. Last thing I want is for it to be uphill, somebody loses their grip, and then it turns into Indiana Jones running from the boulder.
That just sounds like a Sisyphean task.
I
God
just
damn
imagine
it.
tying it to the bumper and it just ripping off.
I designed this quest because it
Well, you
sounded
need
like
a
an
rotating
interesting
barrel
idea.
to allow the trailer to roll.
Out of character, the vault is about what happens if you just get people hooked on Nuka-Cola and junk food, and
Yeah, we could see how that.
Oh,
see
yeah,
how that
let's-
works.
College dorm.
Let's test. Oh, I make no comment as a college student.
Yeah, so it's Mountain Dew and Cheetos. The vault.
That's the experiment they went with for the real world.
I hope you guys enjoy this quest because
They gave me pickles on my Chick-fil-A. That's a
I hope-
vegetable, kind of.
But yeah,
I believe
so
potato isn't a vegetable.
yeah, you have you can go and deal with Nuka-Cola Vault, or you still have the delivery to the Enclave base. Those are your options for quest right now.
Go to
Which one is
Oompa Loompa
closer and more on the way?
Candyland, kill a bunch of Enclave people. I know what the fun option is, and it's killing Enclave people.
Is
Yeah, I bet the Enclave has power armor that we
I bet
can
we can sell
steal.
the Candyland candy for a lot of money.
We could steal everything from everyone.
If they got anything left, then again. Said they're actually so desperate they're looking for real food now.
No, they're still looking for junk food and like anything that's like branded, like like Dandy Boy
Still, they're into
apples.
food.
Yeah,
They might
like
buy food for a lot if you have some shitty irradiated dandy apples.
hmm Yep, but yeah, I pulled you to the world map and the artifact delivery, or like the Enclave delivery, as you now know, as of last session, is here, and the wild ride at Oompa Loompa Land, as apparently this vault is becoming, uh,
Willy Wonka's chocolate factory.
is down there. Yep.
So we just take the highway to get down there.
Yeah, might as well just hit the artifact delivery on the way.
Yep.
Willy Wonka's
We have
carb
exact
crunching
change for the
guild.
toll.
Well, hold on, what, Ashra?
Willy Wonka's carb crunching guild.
Okay.
The
So,
fucking candy bar guild.
are you just gonna leave this vault dweller to fend for herself in the desert, or are you actually gonna
Alexandra,
bring her with you?
Do you want us to? Should we
she.
like take her to the nearest city or something?
Fuck no. Alexandra, now she will cut these vault dwellers free so they're not just tied up.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
says you're on
And
your
it's
own.
definitely not our problem.
Yeah, fair enough.
So duly noted, thank you. Okay, so I want an agility plus driving roll, please, to get to the artifact delivery, difficulty 2.
Yeah, I'm sure in another
From-
few months when the three of them get to New Vegas, then rumor will spread. But
Do they all have Pip Boys?
It's only one vault dweller. The other two are like roaming traders.
oh, okay, never mind. So it's just
Okay.
oh, I thought they were all for some reason, but no,
Wait.
it's just the.
What do they have? What?
Wait a minute, hold on. Didn't
Are you seriously gonna fucking rob these people?
Depending on what they have.
I'm so glad I'm not playing
So-
Gorham in this game anymore.
It's called security payment.
Might pocket like one or two things,
You
The-
ain't
the
looting
trader-
the traders if the raiders stole it from them first.
Yeah, they don't really have anything. Everything you've picked up in the scrounging was their shit.
I want one of your shoes.
What?
No,
Only one.
I'm not gonna steal their shoe.
Okay. At this point, I would have put it past you bloodthirsty bastards to steal their clothes at this point. Just leave
Well,
them on
Alexandra
the highway
wouldn't. I mean, she has
naked.
standards. Not
Yeah,
many,
those
but
clothes suck anyway. Like, I don't want them.
Yep. But yeah, so give me a driving agility plus driving difficulty 2 blitz to drive over to the
Oh yeah, I forgot I'm the
Enclave
driver.
remnants place.
Agility pilot, yeah.
what
Cool.
was the
You get an
difficulty?
XP back. 2.
I drove the fuck out of that car.
So
You
hold on,
sure did, buddy.
so we cap at 12 AP.
Yes.
Okay, well we're at 11 now. If he got 2 extra successes.
No, he got 1 extra, so you're at
Oh.
10.
Okay, never mind.
Okay. So I would say by now, are you driving like the standard like 50, 60 miles per hour? Or are you like tear-assing through the desert, Blitz?
Let's grab that ass and tear it in half.
Okay. So by the time you get there, it's still around like midday or just a few hours after. So like about, I'd say 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay. So I'll put down Booze Cruiser here. Make sure all these tokens are hidden properly. Yes. Yep. Okay. So I will pull you to the map.
Actually, you know what? What are we delivering?
Have you opened the package? Is the question.
We are
Is it
delivering
possible to open it and
nondescript
then
box.
reseal it?
Yeah, I'd say you'd be able to.
Okay. Without them catching wind of our...
Yeah. Let me see the skills again because it's been a hot minute.
stealth, maybe?
Yeah, I need an agility plus sneak to like open this and then like reseal it properly
Alright.
so you don't like.
Spend an AP to get an extra...
It'll be a difficulty 3.
Okay, then I will use, let's see, my fatigues, because that lets me reroll an agility-based thing, and then I have I'm going to just use a luck point for the other one. So 5, and then... Motherfucker!
Okay. So this would be like a group roll, depending on how many people are wanting to like get into
Oh,
this.
okay, that's not too bad.
Yep. So if someone else wants to do like roll 1 dice, or 1
Oh.
die rather,
You
to
being sneaky?
assist. Yes. Agility plus sneak, please.
Are they able to buy extra dice
Oh, I'm
to do
super
this?
sneaky.
Like, if Arnold spent an AP, could he get a second dice?
I'll allow it.
Alright.
I'm gonna spend an AP.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna hold on.
Luck to reroll.
Or do you have military fatigues as well?
I do have the fatigues. I do have
Alright.
the fatigues. So reroll. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, I'm
Do you have a
spending a
luck
luck point.
Yeah, to reroll the 17. There we go, thank fuck.
There we go.
Okay. So yeah, you managed to carefully unwrap this thing. It's like in a it's in like a paper bundle like with twine, and you're able to like get the the twine untied to without cutting it open. So what you see inside is I have to remember what type of technology this is. It's not like super advanced.
Oh, that's right, I need to add a Pip-Boy to my inventory.
It basically what you find inside is like it's a bundle of a D6. 1 fusion core. It is what's inside of it. Or like whatever goes in the fucking power arm. I can't remember.
Whoa! Been a while since I've seen one of these babies.
We have a bunch in our storage, don't we?
Yeah, there's like 2
Oh.
in the vehicle that
I think
Never
what's his name
mind.
has a bunch on his sheet, but he doesn't exist anymore. So
Where are the...
Still, we're delivering the high-powered stuff. You know this shit can explode, right?
Yeah, how much were we being paid for this thing?
that is a good question. I don't know if I actually offered you payment. Yeah, you weren't really told. You were just told you'd be paid upon, delivery by
Well,
the people.
yeah, because here's the thing. They... Alexandra's thinking, and maybe somebody else is thinking this well, but at least she's voicing it. It's like, yeah, they might try to, undersell us, I guess, for lack of a better word. Like, it's like, oh, it's worth this. Well, we'll actually just pay you this, and they didn't specify, so, we could potentially just honestly keep it for ourselves and possibly barter a better price.
Arnold has one. That was 1 fusion core in his sheet, and yeah, I'd say that Xenophon took the one that
Fun.
yeah, after he humped the trapper's truck, he stole the fusion core and skedaddled.
Wow, even his character after leaving the group was a cunt. Okay.
Well, huh. Man, we needed that.
But yeah, you currently have one. And
Can we just have it from his sheet? Like,
Or spend an AP as like equivalent to a
Yeah.
destiny point to get it or something.
because like that wasn't his,
you'll-
you know?
yeah, if you'll give me 2 overseer AP,
Oh,
I'll let
overseer
you have
AP.
it.
All right.
'Kay.
So, all right, there you
Yep,
go.
so now you have 2 yourself
Good.
in like the party pool.
Maybe he tried to run off with it and then like got hit by a car and dropped it.
Mhm.
By a car
But yeah,
and then a
you have it
refrigerator
now.
fell on him from.
And I get the rule for determining the charge because they do have charges, but I can't be asked right now to find it because I
You
know
just
it's
say it's a
based
full
on
charge, I guess.
yeah, because when it's like picked up, it's based on a like whoever picks it up science score
Oh.
times whatever. It's very weird and complicated, but yeah, you have 2 fully charged fusion cores right now, and
Potentially
one
a
is
third.
yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
I'll say that you're like off map. You haven't really pulled up to the facility yet, since you're like discussing this. Okay, what do you
It's a
do?
really good map.
yeah, they're not bad.
Yeah, thank Silver Star Maps on Patreon. It was one of his monthly ones.
Oh yeah, there it is down in
An
the bottom left.
abandoned military base.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I advocate we might as well just keep it. Because like they considering they didn't tell us how much they were going to pay us, and we could possibly haggle for a better price.
Who are we taking it to exactly?
The Enclave.
Or
I mean,
rather,
we're gonna
a
kill him
group of
anyway.
Oh, that's
remnants.
yeah, that's a good point. Let's just fucking sell it to him and then kill him.
Oh my fucking
Yeah.
Christ!
You know, wait, we have that that power armor,
Zoe the
don't we?
baddies.
Yeah, we have the
Do you
power
not-
armor core.
You
I
have the
swear to
power
God, I'm
armor
sitting here
frame.
just shaking my head.
So whoever's gonna wear it, don't put it on your sheet because you won't be able to take it off your sheet afterwards. Just whoever's gonna wear it and act tough. Just tell me. Because
I think didn't we say last time that it'd probably be better for Tyrell to don it,
I think it benefits whoever uses strength.
which Tyrell does. Father Marius does as well, but he can't wear it, so.
yep. And I
Fucking-
believe a couple of his perks, if he wears power armor, they don't apply. I think. Or maybe something else. I don't remember.
Wait, who's-
Barbarian. If he uses power armor, then he doesn't get the bonus for Barbarian.
who?
Father Marius.
Oh, okay. Then there you go.
Yeah, but I'm also a super mutant, so I can't even wear power armor.
Yeah, I
That'd
mentioned
be
that.
pretty impressive if you could.
So yeah, I
That might be a
guess.
tight
No,
fit.
it just means it's like you have to make special super mutant things because it's homebrew.
Yep. And if anything, if you would want to wear power armor in the future, I'd say you just have to pay maybe like 500 caps to an armor to get it refitted. It's a little bit of an investment, but there's a possibility if you would like to.
So, okay. So now I guess the question for Tyrell: do you want to wear it? You know, when we arrive at the thing. I mean, obviously put it on before you head up to the gate, but I'm just wondering if you'd want to Like, well, I guess the question is, do you want to show up with us, or do you want to be like the cavalry charging in once the bullets start flying? I personally think it would be, good like coercive bonus to have you standing there in power armor as well.
Yeah, it seems reasonable to have the threat ready and
Yeah.
active.
Can I set up like off map and like snipe? 'Cause that's kind of what I'm
Sure.
made to do.
So let me.
I also want to stay in the back.
Yep. So that's a zone, and then like.
Aren't you able to draw off map?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, if you stick it like against like this red line, they'll be long. I'll count it as that.
Okay. And then what? Would this area here be medium?
Oh, divide that in half, just so it.
So I
couple
don't know.
more
These zones that would seem kind of small. Now it's been adequate size.
Yeah.
Personally, I would just remove this line,
Okay.
'cause especially over here, it makes the zones kind of smaller. So there
Yep.
you go.
Yeah. It as long as you're like in this area, you're at long. Just
Yeah, because you
so you
figure
don't have any
the
penalties
gate's
for.
probably a zone divider, right?
Yeah.
Oh, in that case, I guess I'll stick back where I was.
All right. Because I forget how. Yeah, medium is the lever action rifle or hunting rifle or whatever you're using.
The lever action is medium, yeah, and I could
Sure.
in theory use the scoped hunting rifle, but
I have long range, so I'll stay in the back.
Yeah, you'll be able to use your weapons like properly for medium and long range. But
Well,
yeah. So those two will stick back to snipe, while Marius, Alexandra, Anthony, and Tyrell approach. Correct? Or
yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna
Car pulls
try
over.
and be
Is there anybody?
sneaky
Is there
and-
anybody at the front gate?
yes, indeedy. Because the power armor is still kind of funky until we update the module, Marty. Just let me double check. Put your strength at 11, because that's what it'll bump up your strength to 11.
Just make a note of whatever it was before.
Yep.
Okay, hold on.
Yep.
Crafting.
All right. So
Whoa,
as
I'm
you
not there yet.
approach,
Oh, here. Data. Yeah, I
Yep.
found a place. Strength 8, adding 3 to gem power. I think. So,
Yeah.
Yep, strength up at 11.
nice. And
Okay.
I forget the reference, but turn it up to 11. I forget what that's from, but that's a reference to something I remember. Okay. So
It's,
as you
It's
go ahead.
It's what's that stupid band called? It's a music reference.
Mm-hmm. I remember that much.
It goes lower. How do you know? Because it goes to 11 instead of 10.
Well, that's Spinal Tap.
Spinal Tap. That's it.
Thank you.
Yeah, the bass goes to 11. It's
Yeah.
like, why don't you just make 10 louder? It goes to 11.
Thank you.
I can't
That
just
was.
say it's louder. Oh, why is it louder?
But
'Cause it goes
yeah.
to 11.
Okay. So you approach, including your including your melee specialist, who you look pretty badass, but it is just like the frame. So you kind of look, it's kind of janky, but you still look badass. So, points.
And instead of using the actual vocoder, Tyrell just lowers his voice like,
Now imagine if you use the vocoder and that.
There isn't. I don't believe there's a vocoder unless you have a helmet.
Oh,
So
okay, never mind.
but that will possibly be remedied, but we'll discuss that later. Okay, so you approach and yeah, you see this. At this point, the Enclave is kind of like old like boogeyman type stuff. Because officially they, this this chapter of the Enclave was wiped out by the Chosen One in Fallout 2, but Remnant's still around.
Probably not
But
for
yeah,
much
you
longer.
see,
What's that?
yeah,
I said
yeah.
probably not for much longer.
No, but I
But yeah.
said, oh, they were Tuscans. They were
Oh.
they were wiped out by the Chosen One.
Oh.
Star Wars, people, Star Wars. I love it. Thank you, Marty. But yeah, you see, there's an Enclave soldier on guard. He is holding a laser rifle, and as you approach, his eyes flick to Father Marius, and before it flicks to Tyrell, and he says, why the hell are you what's the meaning of this?
Alexandra.
Walking around without your fucking power armor, only in a fucking frame, and you're walking around with a mutant. Explain
Alexandra.
yourself, soldier.
Well, she says, or you can look at me, soldier. That's no way to talk to your delivery crew.
Delivery? What the fuck are you delivering?
Alexandra pulls out the fucking fusion core, kind of wiggles it a bit. Looking for this?
Ah, I see. Great. Glad all you muty fucks could listen to orders.
Damn.
And she says, "Well, I don't know. I'm not sure if I like your attitude there, Tin Man."
That's how all the Enclave feel. If you're not born in a vault, then you're a mutant because you were exposed to copious amounts of radiation.
Yeah, well, either way,
they're uber racists.
Well, he just realized that he's speaking to somebody with way more nerve than he could ever dream of having. So.
But
I know exactly how many nerves are in his body and how to take them out.
Oh, do tell.
Oh, fuck.
And how to set them on fire. I mean, what?
Oh, God.
Anyway, so.
Deliver the pain.
Well, first deliver the payment.
Deliver the payment.
Hey, I'm just the doorman. You'll have to head inside if you want payment.
Well, yeah, I don't know if I'm willing to step into an apparently very belligerent camp with valuable goods if I don't know how much I'm being paid. So your commander could come out here.
Commander's got better shit to do, but I'll call someone to come out. Yeah.
Oh, I guess he doesn't want the power core that much, right, guys? She says, looking to the rest of the party.
Yeah, what better shit does this guy have to do?
Yeah, I mean, can I roll
I'm sure
fucking
I have
speech
better
on him?
uses for his pretty little core.
I don't like the way you said that. I'm uncomfortable.
What?
What just happened?
Well, Astron was
I think
playing up
God
the
is afraid
creepy
of my
part of
voice.
his
Think about the shit I
sinister,
could power with that.
his sinister like Spider-Man villain.
We're gonna get so much power armor from this.
Yep. Well, anyway, so yeah, Alexandra. I mean, she tries to sort of bluff this guy. It's like, well, I mean, if your commander has better things to do, I guess he doesn't need this. And like basically trying to get this guy to go, wait, I'll call him up, like that kind of reaction.
Yeah, well, he's gonna call him up regardless. You're
Okay.
just sweetening the pot.
All right.
Okay. So these doors will open, and I'll go ahead and I'll reveal all the people that are close. You see an Enclave Tesla soldier. It's a little bit more better equipped, and there are a couple like standard like grunts that are just in combat armor that have like on leashes cyber dog. So
I didn't even
they're
know those
all
really exist.
all
You're
cybered
the
up, and
supervillain scientist. You should know better. Surprised you didn't
It
invent them
sounded really
yourself.
fucking stupid. Right, I'd believe it if I invented it. Thought those
and
mooks were just making up stories.
for those that have played Fallout New Vegas, cyber
I
dogs,
remember the Cyberdog.
yeah,
I know of Rex,
Rex,
but
and then also old world blues, where you meet the big MT. They have hostile cyber dogs that will bark at you and try and kill you.
Yeah, I remember that.
But yeah, so the doors open, they'll stay open, and the Enclave Tesla soldier, he comes out in his badass black armor, carrying a great big old freaking Gatling laser. He says, all right, you're the couriers who are delivering the package, I take it?
damn right, Alexandra says she once again exposes the power or the fusion core. It says, we were promised payment for this, but conveniently never told how much. How much are you willing to offer for this thing?
I forget how much they're worth, so let me
200.
look at that real fast. Okay. 300 is your payment.
That's pretty good to me.
Yeah.
That's
So
300 you'll have to split between the party, not
oh
300 each.
I mean, fair
So
enough.
little
Pretty
less.
solid for the item.
So
I didn't think it was
out of curiosity,
everyone.
if one shot a fusion core, would it violently explode?
They do in Fallout 4. Like if you shoot that on the back of power armor, I don't know if they do like
Is that a thing in the RPG?
just on their own.
I don't know, unfortunately. I don't believe so.
Well, fuck.
I mean, I'm willing to do a homebrew rule that if you want to, if you want to, it will be a difficulty 3 shot.
Oh, easy.
Like,
Easy for Alexandra.
to
Alexandra.
hit it, but you would also have to be able to get around them or wait till their back return.
Oh, I'm not talking about shooting their cores. I'm talking about shooting the one I throw at them.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's a good point. We wouldn't want to blow up their power armor alongside with them.
I hadn't thought of that. I never thought of the implications of that fucking shit.
I thought you were just gonna threaten to explode the one that we had.
No, I'm talking about like throwing it
I'll
basically
take
as
you
like
out and me!
throwing it essentially as a
Fallout!
grenade between them and then shooting it. It explodes and severely
You're
You
just
should
damages.
just strap a pipe bomb to it and throw it. You don't have to shoot it.
If it's any point of reference, Emily, at least in Fallout 4, they tend to go up like a mini nuke.
Okay.
I ain't trapped in here with you.
Let me look at how much damage a mini nuke does. For a fat man. I will have to say, if you want to do that, you will all need to leave this zone, or you will take splash damage from it.
What if
Whoa, wait, Cassandra. Whoa.
Cassandra?
Wait. Wrong game. Sorry,
So
the multiverse.
So is it possible to
Super mutant suicider is what I'm looking
toss the nuke, or I mean the fusion core, while like backing away? I guess. Like, so I'm out of the blast radius by the time it goes off. Is that something I can do?
I will need I'll need an agility plus throwing roll for you to like huck it and then toss it.
Okay, what's the difficulty?
2.
Okay. Given the circumstances, I'm going to spend some AP here. I'm going to buy 2 extra dice. So Alexandra quotes Pre-Vizsla almost verbatim. It's like, here's your delivery, as promised, and is going to, let's see, so throwing,
So much for a
2,
safe delivery job.
and, oh yeah!
Oh my god.
So, how many successes did I need?
2.
2? Even better, so we get the AP back. So I throw it, and then
Yeah.
Alexandra jumps back, pulls out her assault rifle, and is going to fire at it. So,
I'm just gonna hide my head in the sand, I guess.
so, so,
Right there with you. Save some space.
so I'm gonna just, what's the difficulty to shoot it?
3, because you are shooting it like as it's being hucked.
Okay.
So 3.
So, okay, so hold on. It would be, would it be 5 AP to buy a 3rd dice, like total, or would it be 6?
1. 6.
Okay. I'm gonna do that if you guys are fine with it.
Whatever.
But before
Fine
you
with
do
me.
that, before you do that, say, you hear the kind of the oh my god, like really in Indiana Jones when Indiana Jones is about to,
Yeah, oh my god, is he nuts?
He's crazy. And then the short round saying,
He no nuts.
know,
He's crazy.
he crazy.
So yeah, so let's see.
Oh my god. This
Oh
is gonna
god.
be horrible.
Yes, it was. I got 3 ones.
Oh my.
What the
Huh?
fuck? I got 3 fucking ones.
The fuck?
Okay, you got 3 XP back, or AP back rather, not XP.
Okay, 1, 2,
That's gotta be
3.
illegal.
So, am I rolling damage on this, or am I just rolling to see if I hit the thing?
So I'm gonna roll damage of the for the modified mini nuke, and then you
Okay.
can spend AP or luck to re-roll the damage.
Okay.
Because, like, oh my Jesus Christ, it's gonna be horrible.
Oh, that's quite a few.
Oh dear fucking god.
Oh yeah, no,
Okay, do you
there's
wanna-
no way in hell they survive this.
Do you want to spend any luck to
Oh, you're damn fucking
re-roll any
right,
of those
I
points?
do. Oh, actually, you know what I can do? True police stories. Once you roll the damage of the attack, you may spend a luck point to turn up to up to 3 things to any face rather than rolling them. I'm going to spend a luck point. So 3 of those blanks. If I get the vicious result, hold on, if I get an effect, is there a result that has an effect and a damage, or is it just an effect?
It's the
The one that procs an effect normally also deals 1 damage.
yep, the little faces.
So would it basically be more practical to just do double damage?
I mean, remember that most of these people are wearing power armor, and like vicious and breaking actually beat down like power armor.
Oh, vicious stuff. Okay, then I'll just do.
Well, vicious adds more damage than breaking, which is what it also does. It reduces the damage resistance of the armor.
Okay, then I will do. Well, yeah, because it's already 8 breaking and vicious. I'm just for good measure. Do we know out of character what, or I guess in character rather, what the armor level of these guys' power armor would be? Or is that something our characters wouldn't know?
Spend an AP, and
Okay.
I can give you a piece of information.
Sure.
Most of the armor, the most damage it will block is let me double check just to be sure, because I forget what the Tesla power So the largest that they have is 9 in the torso.
Okay,
9 physical
so
resistance.
I'm going to spend one of those faces to activate another effect. So that's now 9 breaking and 9 vicious. So that's
Okay, so 21.
yeah. So he's taking 21, and then for the other 2 True Police stories, I'm going to change those to just to double damage. So he's actually taking they're all taking 25 total, I believe.
Yeah. And then you still have, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You still have 8 blanks that you can spend luck to reroll.
Um,
Because you can, with 1 luck point, you can reroll
I know.
3 blanks.
Honestly, I don't think I
Oh my
will
Jesus
because I don't think they can. So the breaking cleave through their armor, and there is no fucking way they're going to survive 25 damage on top of the radiation.
Well, they don't take
Go
the
kill like
radiation.
overkill.
They won't take the radiation because they are wearing power armor, and it's like
Even
sealed
though it,
against radiation.
even though it destroyed their power armor.
They also have radiation resistance, so that'll eat up some of that damage.
Some of it, but not all of it. Just to confirm.
Yep. Well,
Okay.
I do need you to roll hit location on. Well, you'll eviscerate the 2 dogs immediately. So 1, 2, 3.
Okay, I'll just roll /R4D 40H, I think.
Yep.
And then I'll just go clockwise. So this one is taking it in the torso, this like generic grunt.
Okay.
This guy up here is taking it in his left arm up here.
Yep.
This
Well,
guy's
you. So the splash damage, they're technically in a different zone because they're outside the walls. So you
well,
just be getting everybody in here.
well, no, I was targeting this guy. I was
Oh,
targeting the people with power armor because they're the bigger
okay.
threat.
Yep. Then in that case, because it is splash, and it just affects a zone, you would just be getting these 2
Okay.
with that explosion. Okay. So let me. So I'll still take that. So you got torso and left arm.
Okay.
So. So breaking. Not in cover. Reduce the DR of the location struck by 1. According to the damage, it's physical damage. Torso. Okay, it eats all the torso and so
Well, you said the
this
breaking
guy,
gets through his torso armor, right? Like all their armor.
yeah, well, you get through the arms and the torso, regardless of where you
And there
hit
you
these
go.
guys. And yeah, that will be. You just see these guys get. This guy had 11 health points. This guy had 17, and
They've got neither.
yeah, you just see them explode and little mini nuke explosion. Motherfucker. That was awesome, man.
There's 4 more of them, like, visible with the gate, from the gate opening, so.
Yeah, I know they're
Um,
not hit. It's just that they're
Mildly concerning, but goddamn.
they're less of a threat than the 2 guys with power armor, Tesla weapons, etc.
uh-huh. Okay, so you killed those guys, and now we are gonna time for initiative, folks. Ugh.
Oh boy.
That was fucking awesome.
Oh boy, it's gonna be a slaughter fest. Oh boy.
It's so over for
Yippee!
these dudes.
Explosives.
Yep. And at the end of this session, I will let all of you take a a free magazine perk because that was
Ooh.
amazing.
You're welcome.
You deserve it. Okay, so I forgot to change their names, so they're still Enclave foot soldiers rather than foot soldiers. That's me. Just I misnamed them. I never fixed it. And then yeah, he's still invisible.
Shit, if you guys have another fusion core, we should do that again for all these guys.
I think I'm gonna hold on to my fusion.
Alright, fair.
Okay.
I
got
need to
two
buy
on
some
the
fusion
car.
cores and use those with grenades, because holy shit.
You know, you can make. I think nuka grenades are a thing in this.
Are they as good as what I just did?
I know they're very good.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
Okay.
Either way, I now have a reason to increase throwing.
Yeah, nuka grenade is a weapon. It's a core weapon, funnily enough. It does 9 damage dice.
No, that sucks.
and it's still breaking, radioactive, and vicious. So
Yeah,
not
it's
as
nowhere
much
near as-
damage, but
My assault rifle does more damage than that.
oh boy.
Probably also more economical.
All right, so need to open up this motherfucker. What he does. Okay, so we're gonna start. Action packed. Okay, that's what that does. Okay, so he's gonna be a bitch and stay in his little panic room. So, Arnold, you're up.
Ah.
And
All right.
yeah, the door at this point is just gone from the force of that blast, so you can.
Does the door go flying back and take out the dogs?
Everyone-
No, I won't be that cruel to dogs.
No, I mean, I love dogs too. I'm just wondering if that takes them out of the combat.
Yeah, it would. They get
Hold on.
Just
I
eaten
heard
back.
Emily say that the dogs were immediately incinerated, so they wouldn't be in the fight even if they were.
Yeah, I'll just mark them dead, and
They went to dog heaven.
All dogs go to
Yeah.
heaven.
they got blown back by the force of the door, and
No,
they're
there's going to be a theological argument where the priest just proves out no, dogs don't go to heaven. They have no souls.
and you've
Those
ruined
dogs, like,
Christmas.
already lobotomized and have a machine brain. Didn't they go to heaven a long time ago?
Alexandra may have ruined
Well-
Christmas, but she definitely made this 4th of July really
It's
blast.
still like their brain. They've like their head is just like mechanical, but it is their brain in a jar on top of the head.
Okay. Cyborgs.
I feel like the skull probably makes for a better brain container than a jar, but
Yeah, because if it's glass and it just gets
Well-
shot.
Well, I think about it. Yes, it makes no sense because it's a glass. Like it's a glass case containing the brain that's been soaked in like a biogel to keep it from
Yeah, that's just fucking stupid.
malfunctioning.
Anyway,
Yeah, but it makes a really cool video game weak spot.
yeah.
Yep.
yeah,
What's a
so do
video game?
fucking
But,
projectile launch doors.
Okay. Come on, guys.
Yep.
No, they changed it to
All right.
shrapnel. You already did the
Okay,
shrapnel.
Arnold, you're up.
It's McDougalin time. And I don't know. They got another Tesla guy right here. Right? I'm gonna McDougal him. All right. I just gathered my thoughts with all my perks here. Okay.
Why?
So
I don't remember why I didn't put down Hellfire Troopers, but it doesn't matter now. Go ahead.
okay. So that would be probably long range from here, right? I don't know, because this is a divider too.
Yeah.
I don't think that they will still exist after that nuke.
Well, they don't. It's just it marks where the zone separates. So.
Oh,
Yeah. In that case. And the penalty for shooting outside of the range, that's what, like
Increase it by 1.
okay. All right. What does aim do by default again? I really
It lets
don't
you
remember.
re-roll for free. It's
Okay.
basically the same
Lets you
effect
reroll
as
1
the
dice for
fatigues.
free.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna aim and fire, and I have trigger discipline, which lets me wait.
Are you gonna do
Oh, never
a
mind. Sorry.
called shot?
I have. Where the fuck is it?
When you make
Yeah,
a ranged
sniper,
attack
sorry.
using small guns, oh, and you trigger discipline also lets you roll 1d20 for
Yeah.
free as well.
So, sniper lets me target a body part for free when I aim.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
So I'm gonna aim at this dude's. I'll go with the left arm. So I think those technically have less armor than the head.
Well, if you hit him in the face and you
I don't
crit him,
remember.
then he can't act. So.
Yeah, but he also has power armor to soak up a ton of damage. So.
True.
Yep.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the power armor itself has resistance, or does it just take full damage?
You can break pieces of it. That's what you're thinking of. Like,
Yeah, but I mean, like, if I damage a piece of power armor, does that, like, if I do 5 damage and it has, more than that in resistance, do I do 5 damage to the power armor or 0?
I think per raw each piece has like 5 HP. So it'll eat 5, and then whatever left will go through to the soldier, I think is how it works. I haven't looked at the power armor rule in the system yet, because quite
Okay.
frankly, I didn't expect you to have it that fast, but I will have to research it. But I believe it's like it'll eat damage, and then once it's broken, whatever's left will go to the limb
Okay.
itself.
Well, in that case, I'll go for the head then. We'll be a little bit daring today. All right. I'm gonna spend 3 AP on 2 extra dice. And we'll probably be getting that back.
Yep. So that is a difficulty. I think I told you 3. You do have the 2 free rerolls to
Yeah, what in the
reroll those
fuck?
complications. There we go. So you hit, you don't gain any additional AP, but you do hit
Well, hold
and
on.
roll damage, please.
Hold on. Whoa. If the difficulty was only 2, because yes, he did a called shot, but he can do that for free because he aimed because of sniper.
He is. Oh, you're that. I believe the lever action is medium, correct?
Yeah, but I thought he was
Yeah,
gonna
it's
be at
medium.
medium.
He's at long.
What the
Yeah.
fuck? Why are you at long?
Well, because I wanted to be at medium, but that was before, we knew where the guys were. But, I was of the opinion that we probably would have seen the gate guard out front. So I kind of just adjusted my position because the plan was to, like,
Okay, never mind.
hide outside of range.
Yep. So
All
you
right.
hit. Roll damage, please.
All right. So it's gonna be
Will it be a massive
So-
amount of damage? We shall see. Go ahead.
so my gun's fire rate is 0.
Can't spend any
What?
ammo then.
Okay.
Can't spend any ammo. It just means that you do one shot. Like
yeah, like
one
my
bullet
laser
per
musket
thing.
has range 0.
No, it's not range 0. It's rate of fire.
Or rate of fire, rather. Sorry.
Yeah, it just means you
Okay.
can't put any extra ammo dice.
All right.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll those 3 that did nothing.
Nice.
Okay,
so
and then you can
piercing.
also re-roll with luck points, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
One luck
and
for
it's
up to 3.
1 luck for up to 3. Okay, I'm gonna spend 1 luck point to re-roll those 2 again. Oh, for fuck's sake, really? I
Yeah.
mean, fair enough, I guess.
So that is you said head, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So
And
that's
4 piercing, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
D10. Yeah, so you do after the helmet breaks, you deal exactly 5
Oh,
through
he
to
gets
his head.
crit.
Yep. So he's stunned.
All right. Awesome. And I'm also I'm gonna gun fu that to the guy right next to him.
Well, hold on. Please save me at least 1 AP.
Uh,
Because Gunfu costs an AP, and the thing is that I would benefit from having additional dice, especially because you just used 2.
there's a point.
And I could probably generate us a lot of AP, especially with 3 guns in Detroit.
Can
Well,
also
if you
give Emily threat too.
Yeah, you can give me AP to get your own AP.
True.
That
okay,
is always
yeah,
a
I'll give you 1 funny point for a
Okay.
funny point of my own, and then I'll gun fu that onto this idiot right here, and it'll be a lovely time.
So he's taking
so
same crit.
yep. So yep, Gunfu just does it. It's just copies the damage. Okay.
So they both have severe brain damage. Very good.
This dude is down to 6 HP and he is stunned. Okay, is that your turn, I take it?
I mean, is there anything I can do for free? Like, could I throw someone my other Nuka Quantum?
That
You could actually
that'd be
drink it yourself for a second minor action, and that would give us 5 AP. I would actually recommend doing that if you want. Like if you
Yep.
spend the 1 AP, we end up with 5.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that.
So I will just go ahead and that. Thank you very much.
They probably have some lying around here anyway.
Probably.
Yep, and remember to add a bottle cap to your sheet.
Oh, true.
I also made a note
Yep.
of the bottle caps we made from the sale, but we can divvy those up later.
Sure.
Because he gave us 300 before he
And there
atomized.
is like eventually there is an update to this module that will actually like when you drink like a beer or a Nuka-Cola, it'll actually add the bottle cap automatically, but I have
Ooh.
not updated it yet.
Isn't that lovely?
Yep. So yeah, I believe that is your turn.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
All
Finally
right.
done.
Woo!
So Alexandra, you were
Knock
up.
him dead.
So,
No shit.
So Alexandra, with her rifle in hand, so the stock is unfolded, so medium range is my default range. I'm just gonna go ahead and thin down all the mooks. So I am going
Yeah, 4 all
to
around.
spend I'm gonna let's see. I'll enjoy a nice bottle of wine to get an extra AP. So Now we have 6, and now I can buy all the rest of my dice for my killing spree. So I guess I'm just targeting the center of the pack for the initial attack. I'm going to add, so I'll buy all 5 dice. I'll just set that to 0 preemptively. And I will spend a luck point to re-roll that. Okay, so 5. So the difficulty to technically be difficulty 1 if I'm shooting within the designated range of my weapon. So we would get 4 back.
Yes.
So now I need to roll damage. Let's see. So damage, it would
Okay,
effectively
the initial was torso.
Oh, it was? Oh, it was. Okay. So let's see. Fire rate 5. So that would bring me up to 12 and 13 because of the magazine perk I took. So, hold on. So it was initially 104. Hold on. I just need to double check something. 104 minus 11. 11. It should be. All right. That's right. Okay. So, and I need to, let's see, abilities. Is this technically a new scene? Because I blew the guy up and then we started combat.
It would still be the same scene.
Fuck. All right. So, I'm going to re-roll 3 of those blanks for a luck point. So 14. Okay, so burst triggers. I will So I hit this one initially, and then I'm going to spend 5 ammo to hit all the ones around him.
Okay.
For 14 damage. Do you want me to
And
roll
so
hit
we have-
location for all of them, or just say they all take it in the torso?
I'll just say they'll take it in the torso. So 14. Then they have 4 soaks, so they'll take 10. They're.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Do they all get credit then?
Yep.
Okay.
They're all down to 1 HP.
And then, okay, good to know. So, for Street Guns of Detroit, I am going to do Fast Shot. So, well, actually, no, order operations here. Gun Fu. Spend 1 AP and 1 ammo to hit a second target within close range of your initial target. So I'm going to target the same person again. I'm going to spend 1 AP, and then it would technically be 6 ammo to hit all of them again. So basically the same damage, so all 6 of them die. Because basically it's like with what I did with Gun Fu, they yeah, like hit a second target. So like let's say this one, same damage to the initial target, 14 affects 5, so burst, and the burst would hit all of the other ones. So all 6 of these people are dead. Then because I picked up the second rank of Gun Fu, I'm gonna spend another AP and another ammo. Hold on, where's
You
the other?
spend second rank is 2 AP
Well,
to hit 2 additional targets.
well, no, but it's 1 per. It's like 1 AP and 1 ammo for 1 target, 2 AP and 2 ammo for 2 targets. Like it's basically increasing by 1 each time. Does that make sense?
Okay, so you use Gun Fu to.
Well, the second rank basically it means it's like if I were to hit 2 additional targets, it basically doubles what I did before. Not like doubles per target, but just doubles the amount, like the amount of targets I can hit doubles in exchange for doubling the requirements. You know what I mean?
Okay, so you hit the dude, you burst fired, and then you. So you're gonna use the second rank of Gun Fu to hit 2 additional targets.
Well, no, I'm not hitting 2
Correct.
additional targets. So let me put it this way. So my initial attack hit this person. My
Okay.
second attack, or well, technically second, my first use of Gun Fu hit this one, and then I get a second use of Gun Fu to hit somebody else, and that totals 2 AP and 2 ammo because I'm doing it twice. You know what I mean? It's not. It would be 4 total. It would be 2.
So did you spend 2 AP to take another major action this round? Is that what you
No.
did?
Gun Fu is part of the initial action. I haven't done Fast Shot yet. Like Gun Fu, when you succeed at a ranged attack, it's not like a separate attack. It's a consequence. Like, oh, if I hit, then I can spend AP and ammo to hit somebody else. Like this is still technically my first attack, my first action.
Okay.
So for
Sorry,
the first,
I just needed to go through it and
so the first, yeah. So basically,
I
so
confused
that's fine.
myself.
So the initial attack hit this one, and then all these guys were down to 1 HP. The first use of Gun Fu in the first attack hit this one, and then hit all these other guys again. The second use of Gun Fu, I'm going to target this fuckwit at the gate. Or actually, no, I'm going to.
Does using Gun Fu apply the same effect?
Yeah, it just, I mean, same damage as the initial target, so. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't. The burst doesn't trigger automatically. I still have to spend ammo for that, which I did.
Okay.
So.
Yep, that's fine. I just want to double check.
So actually.
So yeah, these will.
Well, actually, do you guys think I should target like the bigger guys, or should I stick with the
I
smaller
think getting
ones?
rid of all the little shitters is a good idea.
Okay. So
They're
for
easier to get rid of, and it gets damage off our plate sooner.
yeah, so the first, okay, so then the first, or the second use of Gun Fu, like this is the last thing in the first attack. So this one gets hit, and I already subtracted the AP and the ammo. So I'm going to spend two more ammo to hit these other 2. So all 3 of these are taking 14 again. So I'm not down to that many rounds. So basically, if it's the same as these guys, then these guys are down to 1 HP as well. These 3 at the gate.
Yep.
Although technically, actually, I forgot I could also hit this one for another ammo, so I'll do that. So all the regular grunts are down to 1 HP each. And then for my Street Guns of Detroit, because I don't think I spent that AP yet, and it's still part of the same thing, or same turn, I will spend 1 AP for Fast Shot. So now I'm going to shoot at this guy, this big power armor guy. So that's a separate attack. I am going to, for him, I'm going to switch to my pistol for a minor action. So that's the other AP from Gun Fu. Or not from Gun Fu,
Okay.
from Fast Shot. Or, God, fuck, perks. It's the second AP of the 2 AP from Street Guns of Detroit. So I switch to my pistol.
Yep.
And, or actually, no, I'm not going to do that. Scratch that, because it's short range. So I'll just stay with my rifle, and then I'll buy an extra dice. So that, buy an extra dice. You know, I'll spend our 2 AP to get a 4th dice. So I'm targeting, actually, I can, yeah, this power armor guy. And does it increase the difficulty by 1 or 2 to do a called shot?
By 1.
Okay, so I'm going to shoot him in the face.
Okay.
So that would be a hit, I think, because it's just the 1 for the
So he
initial
has difficulty
difficulty.
1, difficulty 2. Because
Okay.
of the bump up.
Okay, so difficulty 2, so we get 2 AP back. And so he's getting hit in the face, and now I just need to roll damage on him, which I will do. I'll just do. You know what? I might as well just do the full. I'll just do 10, I guess. So 3 extra ammo. Well, actually, 2 ammo and then 2 or 2 ammo and then 1 from the perk I took for the recap I wrote. So he's taking 10. Jesus Christ. God, stupid dice, get out of my fucking way. Instead of 83, that would actually be 81 because of the perk. Okay, so he's taking 12 in the face.
Okay. So that is no.
Yeah, it doesn't have any
12 minus
piercing or
6
anything like that.
is 6.
Okay, so he gets
So he
critted in the
will.
head.
He has the helmet, so that takes 5. He takes 1 point, so he's down to.
Oh, wait, he has
After
damage
the.
resistance under the helmet?
Well, the helmet will eat 5 of that.
So then 7 would
Or
get through,
rather,
right?
6. So 12 minus 6 is 6, which breaks the helm. Yeah, he
So,
does. I
alright.
miscalculated. Yep, so
And
he'll
then,
be stunned.
on the burst, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you guys think, I mean, based on what was said before about dealing with the quote-unquote little shitters, I should just finish them off so they can't act?
That
Probably.
seems like a good idea.
Okay, so I'm going to spend 2 or 4 ammo rather, yeah, to finish off these guys because they're taking the same damage as Big Boss Man. And I'll subtract that ammo, so I'm down to 81, 80, okay, 79, or I think that's right. Okay, so those guys are dead, and then gun fu triggers. Or actually, no, I'm not gonna bother with gun fu. I'll save some AP in the pool. Never mind. That's the end of Alexandra's killing spree.
Yep. All right. So next up is Paul.
All right, who's still alive?
These
Not a lot.
basically all the Brotherhood guys, but 3 of them are stunned,
Yeah,
so they
yeah.
can't act.
Okay, so I'm gonna aim at the power guy in the front.
Okay. I just moved the dead bodies
All
aside, so you have a better
Okay.
idea who's still up. Okay, so you're gonna that guy you said?
This one.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Okay, so center mass. Let's see.
Center mass is torso. Okay. That would be just difficulty 1, so you get 2 AP back. I put it
Okay.
in the pool for you guys and roll damage.
Actually, hold on. We should have 4 because there were 2 before. I only see 3 in there.
It's a 4 now.
I see 3. Should I refresh the page?
Yeah, refresh the page because I bumped it up
Yeah,
to 4 for you
it's 4.
guys.
Okay.
If-
All right. Well, I believe you. I'm
Okay.
just wondering what the hell is going on.
Yep. So roll damage,
Oh yeah,
please.
there it is.
Dice for rifleman.
Okay.
And
that
I will roll
is-
those 2.
Yep. So spend a luck point.
Oh, nice.
Cool. Okay.
And that's all, I think. I'm not taking another shot.
Yeah, you kill him. you,
Oh, I just want to ricochet shot from his ammo. Whatever.
Okay.
At least something for
So
others.
that will let me make sure I mark off his gear. That will break his chest piece.
I thought he was getting shot in the head.
Center
Yeah,
mass is
chest.
torso.
Center
Oh, I'm
mass.
sorry. I don't know
You're
why I
good.
thought the head.
I need to just update this as I go because his helmet is broken. So I'll just remove it off their sheets. And his helmet is broken. Okay. Is that all the actions you want to do this round? Or...
Yeah, that's all. That's all.
Cool. All right. Next up is Anthony.
All right.
What's the range bands looking like?
This would be medium range from where we are right now.
Medium range from where we are? Well, awesome. My gun's medium range.
All right.
Which one of these power armor bitches is looking the most hurt? If
The
any.
dead one?
He's barely taken any. He's about half, and then one hasn't been hit at all.
Okay. I'm gonna go for the one that's already injured.
Okay.
Retargeting a specific body part on him. What's been damaged so far?
His face.
He has no helmet.
All right, then I'm aiming for the face. Wonderful.
Okay, that will be a difficulty 2 then, because you're doing an aim
Okay.
cold shot.
How do I add dice to the roll that takes
Um,
spending AP?
Yeah, so basically with 1 AP for 1 dice, 3 AP for a total of 2, and then 6 for a total of 5. Or 5 dice total, not buying an additional
Okay.
5.
I'll just roll my 2 and spend some of my own luck points on rerolls if I need.
I mean, no harm in spending. Okay.
Some of y'all hit harder than me. Well, hey.
Would you look
Nice.
at that?
I got
So that is
it
a hit.
anyway.
Roll damage.
Fuck yeah.
Man, I'd hate to be that guy.
Did I accidentally close my sheet like a fool? I did.
He's gonna get melted into a pile of goo, I'm sure.
Damage!
Or rather,
Hiya!
You're just gonna murk this guy.
So I also ignore 1 point of his damage resistance if he has any, because I rolled the piercing effect.
He doesn't have any because he broke his helmet was broken.
Fair enough.
He
He's
is
getting a laser beam to the face.
he's barely standing, has 1 HP left.
Oh my.
God damn it. I knew I needed to get an extra fucking crank lever on this piece of shit.
I
got the
should
three
have
crank
cranked it
capacitor.
one more fucking time.
I should have made the 3 crank capacitor.
Don't be yanking your crank around here, bro.
Yeah. Don't be cranking it in combat, buddy.
Yeah,
That's the only way I can shoot it. I gotta crank it, or it won't shoot.
I'm so sorry, but I couldn't resist doing that because it's just fucking funny.
No cranking, no
But,
spanking.
Yes, that's the idea.
God. Okay. All right. That is you want to do any more actions? You want to spend any more AP?
Now I'm happy.
All right.
a good
Tyrell,
day.
you're up. I apologize for the crank in your yank
You're fine. That was funny.
joke.
Why the
I
fuck
said
are
that
you
backwards.
apologizing?
That's even funnier. Okay, Marty, you're up.
Okay. Do we have any ranged gunnery on this power armor?
No. It's whatever you have in your. You have a hunting rifle that you could have had out.
To be
If
honest,
you
I would
wanna do
recommend you just
ranged.
move in and beat the shit out of him, because that's what the
Yeah.
power armor is best at.
Yep.
Can I get from here to where I am to? Who's
Yeah.
most damaged?
This
this
guy.
guy.
Oh yeah, that guy.
He has
With
1 HP, unless you want to go after the Tesla, which he has a little bit more left.
You could turn on a
But yeah,
box fan in the same room as him and he'd be done for.
but yeah, with your fast action, you can get into this zone and move wherever you want. Okay. All right. I have a feeling what you're gonna attack with.
Yeah, the claws.
The claw.
Oh my god.
Is
Okay.
that the Jim Carrey thing?
No, that's Toy Story.
Oh,
Where the little aliens are in a claw machine.
Yep.
okay.
supposed to get-
They worship
I'm-
claw.
So I've got this. Well, let's see.
Yep, you hit.
Yeah, you got
Roll
this.
damage.
We
roll
believe
damage.
in you. Kind of.
Yep, you tear off his leg and you kill him. Congrats.
Woo, good enough. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Okay,
Hope you
all
didn't
right.
need
Do you
that leg.
wanna spend any more AP? Should take another major action, or are you good with just the one attack?
What could be another major action, like another attack?
Yeah, you can attack twice.
Yes. You
Well,
spend 2 AP for another attack.
okay. Can I do that, guys?
Yeah, go for it. I mean, I
Go for
killed
it.
most of the people myself. It's only fair that you.
Yep. And it will be a
More damage is always a good reason to spend AP.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna try to attack the Tesla soldier.
it'll be difficulty 2 because it is an additional attack this round.
How do I do that? So
Just
I've got the roll open. What do I? It's on
Just-
2.
yeah,
It
just
just means you
roll.
need 2 successes.
Yeah, you need 2 successes to hit.
But you can buy
Okay.
extra dice if you want to increase your odds or not.
Oh goddamn.
Well,
get
you
an
Or
XP
we
succeeded.
just get a
back.
free AP.
Yep, and yeah, roll damage. Legs again. Jesus, you're vicious, man. Okay. So that's piercing. Left leg.
If
Physical.
you have luck points, you can reroll damage dice too.
Yeah.
Just be sure to reroll the blanks, not the ones you succeeded on.
What?
Well, you can spend luck points to re-roll up to 3 of those blank d6.
Okay. How many luck points do I?
So,
1 luck point per dice you reroll.
well, no, 1 per 3.
Oh.
It's not a
Yes,
1-to-1.
that's
It's
pretty good.
yeah, you spend 1 luck point, you can
Oh.
reroll 3 of those blanks.
A lot fucking better than I thought it was.
Have you been doing it that way the whole time?
Oh no.
I'm not
Oh.
sure I've ever rerolled more than 1 at a time.
Oh, there
Yep.
you go, even better.
And
Ooh.
you can also spend AP to add additional damage dice to your melee attack. Just if you want to do that in
okay.
the future.
Is it a 1-1-1
Okay.
ratio, or is it 1 for every? So how many?
You can spend up to 3 for 3.
Okay. I'd save some AP for Father Marius just in case he wants to use it, but
Okay. So that's your reroll. Piercing 3 on the left leg. So 5 minus 2, or 5 minus 3 is 2. Okay. It'll eat. So 5 of that. So you deal 4 damage to him, which is still a nice big chunk. All right.
Yeah, I mean
so
he's just a
you.
person.
Yep. All right. So that is your turn, and it's now up to this guy, and I'm gonna spend some of my own AP so he can attack despite being stunned.
his
He-
difficulty increases by 2, doesn't it?
Let me little handy dandy thing. +2 difficulty on vision tests, which yeah, that would be this. And because you are up in his face, he's gonna unarmed strike you because everything else is more difficult. So you have defense of your
Power armor
Where
had any
do I
defense?
see that?
On the status page, derived
that
defense.
just adds resistance.
Oh.
Does not.
Chances
So
are good
it
he
would
probably
just
has
be
1. Unless he has agility 9
yeah.
or
So
higher.
1. So yeah, I'll spend one of my AP for additional dice.
Oh shit.
So I get a AP back, and he hits you
A lot of leg punching going on today.
apparently. And then whatever your Yeah, I'll do. It's 5 and 4. I'm gonna use select point. Reroll that. So he does 4 damage, 4 physical damage in your what is that? Right leg, which you eat. Nope, you feel a rush of air that it connects, but it does no damage because he hit your. You have
Oh my-
4 physical.
This guy's
Yeah,
got
yeah.
fucking power armor.
Yeah, and he has no like close range weapons. It's all medium and long.
God damn.
Sounds like a
Which-
him problem.
It's a
Yeah.
Tesla. His battery's running out.
Oh, actually, you hit him. Okay.
I did?
Me and
Again?
melee damage against. Oh, you suffer energy damage. I forgot that little thing. So he does 3 damage, and I think you just eat that because I think you have like 5 energy resistance. So you
know,
you
only
you get a
one.
you get a nice static shock.
Someone just went down that plastic slide, huh?
So you are unharmed,
Balls
but you
roll
did
this
much
time
harm
the
to
armor,
him.
damn it!
Okay. So I have to go through. So Enclave soldier, who's been forgotten but will soon be murdered, goes.
Yeah, you need
Okay.
only look at the many piled bodies of his
Okay.
comrades to figure that out.
Yep. So he'll move into close range, and he is gonna attack you with the Ripper. And
Yikes.
I will.
Oh.
Gonna spend some extra damage because I have to give you some. So I'll get 2 back. I have to make this challenging for you guys.
You
You've
gotta just
knocked
pull
down
out the
most
death
of them.
claws.
That's not gonna help.
None of us are complaining about the challenge.
Yeah. Okay, so
Kill us harder.
okay, I'm gonna spend some damage or spend some AP to give him more damage dice. See if he can actually. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. So, alright, that is physical damage. So 12 minus 4 is 8. Yeah, so you take 8 damage to your left leg. And you fall down because he, like, basically took a fucking hand chainsaw and, like, swiped your leg. So you take a leg crit and you fall down. You fall prone.
So all joking aside, how do I do the 8 damage to my left leg?
Just take it. Just you take 8 damage. It's just where he hit you is.
I used
Just
to be
he's
an
knocked you
adventurer
down.
like you.
Yep.
Oh,
So
okay. So I'm down to 8 out of 17. Is that correct?
9. But to 9 health, not 8.
Okay.
Because he. Yep. Who the fuck is calling me right now? No one important. All right, so
call
he.
from aliens too. Go, don't purge me, please.
Fuck you, Cody. Okay. Oh yeah, he did pretty major blow to one of the people, and he wasn't even gonna try and go after the people outside. Just easy targets. Okay. So I scroll through all the dead fucking people again. Like, look at the
Yeah, I saw
freaking
that.
combat tracker. Father Marius, you were up.
All right, I go in and go bonk the guy that bonked my friend.
Bonking time.
just charges through the wall and
All right, so that is this buddy who hit your friend with the fucking ripper. It's like a handheld like chainsaw. It's pretty vicious in game.
Yeah. I've played 40K. I know about those things. Spend 3
Okay.
AP. Got that. He's hit.
You get 2 back. You get 2 back in the pool.
Yeah, 1 second. I just need to roll for hit
I'll add it.
location because I just did straight power. I hit the left arm. 10.
Nice.
And I am going to spend 2 AP to get 8 dice for this.
I will hold back the joke about using the power fist.
You got power fisted.
I'm going to spend luck to reroll.
Yep. Well, I was gonna say go fist him, father, but well, I've said it now. It's out in the internet.
What about clobbering time?
That's better. Okay, so left arm. Physical attack. So you do 2 damage to him. That's down to 9. And you stun him. Huzzah. Very nice. Okay.
Yep. And we have 1 in the pool. No, it was 1 to hit, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure.
Yep. And all right. We are back at the top of the round. He will, well, hidden guy will do jack shit. He's penis pants in a survival bunker. So Arnold, you're up.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Gotta find that bunker and kill him.
So
No shit. What do you
as
think the
far
money's
as
gonna
who's
be?
left, it's just this guy. Oh no, him and his
This
buddy.
guy's yeah, but he's stunned.
Okay. Well, this will come as a great surprise, but I'm gonna go for this guy again.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for the head again. And oh, we don't have any AP left. Okay.
Okay. You hit.
So I do hit. Very, very nice. I guess I'll just
You get an AP back because it'd just be a difficulty 1, even if you did the cult shot because
fuck
of a
yeah.
sniper.
okay.
Excuse me.
To make sure I'm not silly. Yeah. I reroll that.
Nice.
I was kind of hoping for
Uh,
like an effect, but I feel like his
Yeah,
helmet's
it's,
probably on the verge anyway, so.
Oh, you destroyed it the first round that you fought. So yeah,
Oh,
you.
okay, so I'm just straight up popping his noggin into like a billion little pieces.
Yep, he had 8 points. He had 8 HP, and you, pop his head open.
Okay, and I'm gonna
Sick.
gun fu that onto his
Yeah.
buddy next door.
Nice.
Woo woo.
So he just takes the same damage,
Yeah.
correct?
Straight to the noggin.
Yep. So his helmet is 5, so that'll break his helmet. Helm.
Then another
And
5, he
then-
gets fucking stunned.
We have
So-
so much power armor now. Golly.
I mean, some of it might need some repairs, but
Yeah,
Power wash.
it's
That's
most of it's gonna need some
fine.
fixing,
I
but
mean, they're designed to survive a nuke.
well, they didn't. So
You just take out like the barbecued meat inside.
Oh,
that's
he's
it.
not dead. Shit. He's just stunned.
luckily, I mean,
he's about to be
we've
dead.
been pretty careful about like, well, we haven't been really careful, but We fortunately not severely fucked up every piece of power armor on everyone.
Yep.
We're going to be at a
And
severe
See, if we
lack
shoot
of
that
helmets.
guy's
though.
head and that guy's leg and that guy's other leg, and,
Exactly what I was
eventually we'll have
thinking.
at least like
A full
2
set.
full sets.
Yeah.
I would say
And-
1.5.
I think you can
Add a
repair them even if they're
character.
1.5,
broken.
yeah.
And add a character, you will have the option to purchase more, because I did make a power armor piece merchant
And
for you to
what,
mix
New
and
Vegas?
match.
Or
And
not New
Camp
Vegas.
McCarran.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yep, because I'm sure you'll want to resupply after this before you.
Yeah, just in
go into the
advance,
vault.
I vote that we just go back to Camp McCarran after we're done.
We go back to Camp McCarran and we're like, all right, we defeated the Enclave. You what? Yeah.
Well, you've destroyed this like cell of remnants.
Well, there
I'll
can only
say.
be so many.
All right, we made the delivery and then we killed everyone.
Yep.
So
There were
That's
like
what you wanted
6
us to
dudes
do.
So
with
you
power
did your
armor.
turn. Alexandra, you're
Karen?
up.
all right.
Camp McCarran? Seriously? So the second that we walk in, she wants to see our manager.
Oh
So
my god.
Alexandra is going to have one of her things of wine to celebrate her triumph. So that gives me an AP, which I'm going to immediately just spend to actually shit. No, hold on, never mind. Well, I'll still drink. I'll still drink the wine, but I was going to try to switch
Yeah,
to my pistol, but then I
just,
realized I'd have to move.
Drink it off your sheet just so it gets
I did.
knocked off.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, I didn't drink it off my sheet. I just subtracted the number. I forgot to do that. So
It's all
let's
good.
see. Yeah, because I was going to actually, I'll take my chances with my pistol. So switch to my pistol, and then fire at this guy. Try to finish him with style. So. Oh, thank God. So I hit him. I don't generate any extra. Actually, you know what I will do is I'll use a luck. Actually, you know what? I haven't used my fatigues, so I'm going to use those to reroll. That's 17.
Nice.
And yeah, look at that, another 2 AP. So Alexandra hits him in the torso. We get another 2 AP, and then Street Guns of Detroit. I'll do that in a sec, but first for the damage. He is taking, Jesus Christ, 13.
Yeah, you kill him with that. You don't even have to use street guns. He had 4 HP left, and you
Jesus Christ.
massacred the bastard.
Motherfucker. Oh, that's great.
Okay. And that's where we'll end combat, because Piss Pants Bunker Man will make an appearance in another session.
Alexander's like chat, or in the Discord rather.
Fun.
Yeah. So. Okay.
So let me tally up all the. You get caps and power armor.
You can tally up the exact amount. Well, yeah,
Yep.
no, we're gonna have to sell that shit. So.
Do we know?
So you get, how many peons did I put down on the board?
10 regular grunts, and Alexandra killed
Yep.
all of them.
Yep. You get 10 full sets of heavy combat armor.
That shit fucking sucked. Memory serves.
Heavy combat armor does 4.
Oh,
like,
okay. I
go
take back
around.
what I said. So, 4 physical.
4 physical, 4 energy.
Okay.
Oh my.
Even better. So I'm
Like
gonna
base.
just.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and take the.
I'm gonna
Ye-
take one of that.
Yep. So that's head, torso, both arms, both legs.
Okay.
How many
I
sets
And
do
you
we get?
You
4?
have 10 sets of that.
10
Jesus.
sets. Okay.
So
Heavy
Oh.
combat armor. Minus
Oh, yeah.
helmet?
No, with helmet.
Oh, wait,
'cause-
and helmet? Holy shit.
Yes.
Can I complete a power armor set?
Yes, there's a more than enough armor you can cobble together for power armor sets. Wait. Um.
How many?
Wait. Did
You could
you?
probably get a full set of Tesla.
I hit him pretty hard, dude.
Yeah. You busted the helmets off all of these guys, so you have everything but the helmet.
The helmets would be repairable, right?
I
Ain't
need
gonna
to
be
look into
easy.
that. I assume they are,
Even if
but
it
I'm
is.
not completely
Probably very
sure.
expensive, but
Yeah. Let me, because they all were wearing the T-51 helmets, so really shitty
Ooh.
armor.
T-51 is like really good.
The GM says
Oh, is
really
it?
shitty, and you say really good.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
I
like
don't remember.
canonically, it's
I don't remember off the top of my head.
That's really confusing.
canonically T-51 is like the best, except for some
T60?
of like very well, no, T-60 is just like a mass-produced, slightly shittier version.
Today I learned.
Don't ask why I know
Holy shit.
too much
That's the
Fallout
most
lore.
realistic fantasy ever. The newer one is worse.
Yeah,
That's right.
T-45 is the really old, really shitty.
That's how you know Fallout is fantasy about capitalism.
Okay, so that is T-51 helm. There we go. It has 5 energy resistance, 6 physical resistance, and 7 radiation damage. Oh, and I did the stuff wrong because technically they have more health, but I will stand by what I said, 5 for all, because, like I said, the fucking frame is bugged. You can't add any armor pieces to it, and you can't, like, delete it off your sheet when it's put on there,
Do you know
so...
if they fixed that in an update?
I think they fixed it in the recent update. I just haven't because I didn't want to mess up anything, and it's gonna have Marty like do it so it's done properly and not messed up. But okay,
And all you need to ask me is, hey, Marty, can you make a backup of my data folder, and consider it
yes,
done.
Well, yeah, as long as
please.
you don't
Okay.
update Foundry itself, just update the game
Yeah.
system.
So
Yeah.
there
If you update
were
the game system, you're just fine, Emily.
yep, so yep, I'll do that after session then. So there are 3 actually. Yeah, he uses the T-51 as well. So that's so there are, yes, 4 left arm, right arm, 4 right leg, 4 left leg, arm, leg, leg. And then there are his chest piece got broken. But there are 1, 2 standard T-51B, 2 T-51B chest, and then 1 Tesla T-51 chest, which when you get hit in the chest with the Tesla, you deal 4 points of CD of energy damage. So like it
returns damage.
retaliates. Yes, it's retaliatory chest piece.
Okay.
Cool.
So ultimately, what can
But
I
that
build a
poison
helmet or not?
enchantment.
I need to look through the book, but I'll look through that
Okay.
out of session and I'll tell you. I imagine you can, because why wouldn't you be able to do that? But I'll just double check the ruling on rebuilding
Okay.
broken pieces.
Okay. But so far I've got a left leg, right leg, left arm, right arm, torso.
Yes.
And the torso is a Tesla, and all the other is regular power armor.
Yeah, sounds
Yes.
about right.
Yep. And the T51B, it's just it's an upgrade, so it like it has more resistance because it's one of the mods you can put on it.
Okay. Well, I'm
Go.
gonna take a note of this. So, legs, armor, legs, arms, and what's the armor of the Tesla? T51 what?
Tesla is just standard. So it has 7 energy resistance, 8 physical, and 9 radiation. And it has 18 health on itself. So it takes a while to break. And we'll go forward with the actual like health because I forgot that each piece has its own specific health. I just couldn't remember in the session, so I just put it as 5. But we'll going forward, it'll eat more damage before it breaks.
Okay.
Which means that you're basically turning you fuckers into walking tanks.
Oh, which like model of T51?
The standard guys, T51B. So like the first mod, like the first level of mod on all of it.
Okay. Do they have the mods on them already?
Yes.
Okay.
I should be able to just drag these items into the truck and you can just put it on the sheet. After, after I do the backup and then upgrade it, so the power armor frame will actually accept stuff and properly, because yeah, the frames weren't busted. You have 4 additional frames.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Yep, and then
How many pieces of
yeah,
heavy
then you have
combat
4.
armor were claimed?
I claimed all of one set except for the chest. Yeah,
I
because
claimed all of one set.
Okay. And there were 10 sets, right?
yeah.
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to put 8 in the vehicle.
Also gonna put all
Thank
my
you.
old armor in the vehicle because I have no further use of it.
Thankfully, armor isn't like weapons where you can't like edit the stack number. So you can it's a lot easier. What kind of weapons did we get?
Good question.
Baby. Glad you asked. Oh, you can oh, this is interesting. I need an intelligence plus science test, difficulty 1, to scrap the cyber dogs. They give you fusion cells if you scrap them.
Oh,
And it's a lot of fusion cells, possibly. That's ridiculous.
Intelligent
So,
science, you say?
yes, indeedy.
Fuck yeah, come here, Scrappy. It's time to get scrapping.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just take that for both. Then, okay.
One
So,
success enough, or should I be spending luck points?
if you would like, you can reroll the 16 just to get additional successes. Spend AP.
Whew.
Okay, so you get
Oh.
2 in the pool. Alright, so... Okay. So I'll roll this first for how many fusion cells. Okay, off 1 you get 2. And the second you get... Okay, roll again. Oh my god. You get 4 fusion cells out of 1 dog. And then...
This dog was loaded up on power.
Yep. And if you would like to spend some AP, you can also get some uncommon materials for each effect you rolled. So you could potentially get up to 3 uncommon materials.
Thoughts, everyone? Seem worth it?
Do it.
yeah.
All right.
We can always get
We'll
more.
spend the AP.
Awesome. I will I'll update the cost of the uncommon materials in the booze cruiser.
So what do I roll to see if I get the uncommon materials?
It's factored into when I rolled this.
Oh,
For
okay.
your
So I just
scrapping.
already I get them for spending the AP. Got it.
Yes. Actually, look at your trait for Brotherhood Outcast.
Oh, true. True. I can spend 1 AP up to 3 times for 1 uncommon material per AP spent whenever gaining junk. I gain 1 additional roll on the loot table without having to spend AP. I gain an additional 1d20 junk. When, like, scrapping or looting or something. I'm not sure. It's not very specific
Yeah,
on that.
it's when we roll the scrap when you're doing like scavenging locations.
Oh, I don't know if that
Yep.
applies then.
Yeah, I wouldn't in this situation, fortunately. But yeah, you got 3
Okay,
additional
that's fine.
uncommon materials which have been added to the booze cruiser. You scrap the
yeah.
cyber dogs, and you got a total of 6 additional fusion cells,
Oh my.
or 6 fusion cells. That's for like microfusion weapons. So
I
not.
wouldn't.
I couldn't tell you why, but they stored their spare fusion cells on the dogs. We're gonna be running these armors all the way across the country.
No, fusion cells or fusion cores.
Fusion cells,
Yeah, so
like that.
weapon ammo for your laser gun, not for
Oh
powering
god
the.
damn it! I keep getting that
Yeah, that's the
confused
fusion cores.
outside of fucking OOC.
You're good,
Oh.
man.
How many fusion cores did I get? Or fusion cells?
6.
I got 6 fusion cells. Okay, it'll just go into my fucking ammo.
6. Yep.
I don't
Woo!
suppose there's an
That's 3
anti-material
more shots
rifle
with the
lying
musket.
around.
I forgot the 2 guys you killed outdoors because they just took the blast and their armor didn't shred. So you got 2. You have actually 2 full suits.
Oh, including
Oh
helmets.
my.
Yep, and more
Uh,
power armor frames. So you have 6
Fuck
total.
yeah!
I'll handle the T-51.
We're gonna be
So,
handing out fucking Enclave tech like it's candy.
Like
so
we're
just
running
to
for office.
clarify,
All you have to do is just rush a base, right? Toss a nuke and we get it.
Yeah.
Who knew it was so easy?
Oh, do all the people that we killed, the guys in power, do they have fusion cores in their armor?
Probably. Is there a
Yeah.
I mean, it was they were in them.
I've made a grave error giving you guys so much shit.
well,
This
to
guy
be
had 3
fair,
caps. He was
like,
broke.
you probably threw, this many power armor guys at us thinking, that's probably going to be a little bit too much. And that would be a reasonable thought. But apparently
No,
not.
this
Then you
No.
agree
there's
that
no too
fusion core
much. There's
is
only not enough and maybe kind of enough.
He's got to
Yeah.
drop a bunch of death claws out of the sky on us. Like,
See, they also
honestly,
Death
at
Claws
this
don't
point,
wear equipment that we get to steal.
Yeah.
you can steal their body parts.
What
Right,
would have
but at
made
worst
this
case we can sell those for a
more
bit.
challenging encounter if I dropped down, I meant to, but I didn't like renege on it, was I Enclave Hellfire Troopers are actually quite a bit more like somewhat tougher than these guys. They each have 24 health and they carry heavy flamers. So maybe if I had remembered to put them down, it would have been more of a challenge, but
Yeah, probably. A couple of
I'm
those
fine
guard
with
the
it.
door.
Yep.
One of us speaks the truth, and the other speaks in flames.
God. But yeah, and you got 2 I think it's 51B helmets as well.
And
Yep,
are those the
T-51
broken ones or
helm,
the unbroken ones?
unbroken.
Okay, so
And you have 2 unbroken and 4 broken.
4 broken.
Yep.
Okay. And I'm guessing what Marty's going to claim one of the unbroken ones.
Damn
It
right I
sounds
am.
like it.
Okay. So then
Yep.
we should have uh wait, so 2 broken helmets, 2 unbroken, Marty got 1. So that would mean
There are 4 broken in the booze cruiser and 1 unbroken in the booze cruiser. after he claims one that's useful. But if y'all wanted, you all have. There's enough power armor for all you fuckers if you really wanted it. There are
Interesting.
6 suits.
I'm just happy with my suit of heavy combat armor.
I
So
mean,
only one
Yeah.
person claimed power armor, right?
well,
Yes.
yeah.
I think you can put the pieces on your sheet, Marty. And then
How
yep.
do I do that?
Just you should be able to go to items and search like T, just like T, and then scroll down to T51. Well, actually, take it out of the.
You can also
Well,
just type
I'll,
T-51, I would think.
I'll I'll deal with that after the session and add it myself, just so nothing gets messed up, because this is a very finicky system and don't want to screw
Okay.
up
Oh, I
things
see
too.
it. So it's
Yep.
T-51 and
Yep. You need to take it out of the truck because it's, well, actually, it helps if I actually put the items from the sheets into the truck so you can just drag it from the vehicle, which I'll do.
okay.
I'm so fucking flustered from seeing you guys beat the hell out of people.
How do you
It's nuts.
add upgrade mods to something?
I'll just have to add it from the dead guys because it'll automatically have the stats.
Okay.
Because adding the mods are still weird. So yeah, it's
I
a
have the repair
T51.
skill to do it.
Yeah.
In that case, I did put the 2 in the booze cruiser, but I marked them as Tesla. So if you just delete those.
Yep. Left leg. That's what I'm missing for the T51B. And then got 2 of the T51 Tesla armor, which I imagine are the ones you want to do when I pull onto your sheet, Marty, because those are the ones that will deal energy damage if you're attacked by someone. So, yep. But yeah, that is basically the big encounter I planned for the session, and yeah, you guys will definitely level up again, because
All right.
yeah.
Oh boy. Oh, and the free magazine perk, huh?
Yep.
Yes, for the
For Alexandra's stunt.
So I have a question. I
Yep.
saw that some magazine perks, they're like once when you
it'll be
inflict a
once a
critical hit.
scene.
Okay,
Yeah.
I figured.
Yeah. Well, once
'Cause-
you, I mean, learn it permanently, you can use it more regularly. I asked about that before, and Emily clarified that. I mean,
Okay,
unless it says
that's
like
good to know then.
once per scene or something, then.
So, little guns for little ladies. I'm liking the look of that one.
I was actually gonna take that myself at some point.
Yeah. See, part of me
I
wants
wanna
it,
know
but
what
the
that
other
does.
part, I want a gun that has vicious on it already. So that's a dilemma. Oh, as far as weapons go, what do they got here?
Yeah, right, weapons. That's what I'm missing.
I don't suppose they got an
Okay.
anti-material rifle?
Unfortunately not, but
Fuck.
when I re-rolled the merchants, I think there's one in there. But I'll double check
Ooh.
and okay. So I will so they have improved laser rifles and rippers. So that is
Ooh, I could get laser commander level 2.
oh man, the Tesla soldiers are what's gonna bite me in the ass going forward, but let me write these down and tell them up and I'll tell you what you found, because you get these because most of them didn't have a chance to fire a shot.
Oh, Laser Commander doesn't automatically calculate. Well,
Oh,
I should have been dealing an extra dice of damage with all my
Yeah, I
laser
had to
weapons.
manually account for the magazine perk I took. A question I
Well-
have is, do any of these guys have 5.56 rounds?
they do not, unfortunately,
Damn
because
it.
they all use laser weapons.
Oh, fuck. Alright.
So improved, which
Well,
is
then that's more ammo for Astron.
improved laser rifle, and their sweet mother.
Fusion cells. One of these days, I need to actually modify my fucking laser musket.
Or
Finally.
just buy a fucking automatic laser gun.
True.
So
I kind of want to get one of the like super high crank capacitors though, and just hit like a truck.
8 and 6 is 14. See,
Kind of like the laser musket. It's stylish.
14 and 14. Then I have to roll for ammo. Yeah, I don't get anything from the dog, unfortunately, besides the fusions. And they're like, oh man, I thought it was gonna be great. I was gonna send the cyber dogs after you and let them use their supersonic barks and stun you. But not anymore.
Yeah, well, they were going to use the supersonic bark. I used the supersonic gate.
Yep. Okay, so I'll roll for ammo after session, but the grand total of weapons. 2 Gatling lasers, 2 miniguns,
Do
2
you want me to
rocket
put
launchers.
these in the vehicle?
Yeah, then I'll have to for ammo separately.
2
And
Gatling
then
lasers.
2 miniguns and 2 rocket launchers.
Oh my.
And then from the standard grunts and like the shitty power armor dudes, 14 improved laser rifle
Oh
and
god.
14 rippers.
14 what?
Rippers, like the
Oh,
little
okay.
like
Well, I didn't hear
power
you because
things.
you cut out. So,
Oh, sorry.
well, Astron, if you want to take one of those laser rifles, that would probably be more upgradable.
True. Just called a laser rifle.
Improved long laser rifle. Take it out of the
Okay.
boost cruiser. So I'm actively
Yep.
adding them.
Okay. What's the max AP usually? For the party?
Well, it caps at 12.
Oh damn.
12.
Okay, that's very high.
I am
We didn't get
taking
any 5.56 from the miniguns.
No, those use
Oh,
5.
did you
That's
take
5mm.
They use 5.
Okay. So
Forgot about that.
I need to check the rollable tables for the ammo that usually.
You know what? I'm gonna take the magazine perk, Deadly Lasers, which gives me +1 dice on attacks with energy weapons.
Nice.
This is getting insane.
I'm thinking that that Street Guns of Detroit one is pretty good because that's pretty much just a free second attack.
Well,
That's
it's
only
even
70.
better in my case where I have fast shot because then that's not only a free second attack but also the fact that I get an additional dice. Or alternatively, I could use it to switch weapons, that kind of thing. So Street Guns of Detroit fucking rocks.
Improved long laser rifle. Is that what I should be taking?
Yes, out of
yeah.
the boost cruiser.
Vehicle, yeah.
Notice how there's 10 trillion of them.
Right. I took one out.
I
Do I need
took
to delete it from their screen, or do I just need to drag it over to mine?
Drag
Should
it
just be
over,
able to
then
drag it
delete it.
over.
Then delete. Okay. I didn't
Oh.
know if it copied or it moved.
That just copies. I know that because I
Got
moved
it.
my old armor on there.
That's...
By the way, Blitz, I took as my actual perk because we leveled up, I took Finesse. Once per combat encounter, you can re-roll all of the dice on a single damage roll without spending any luck.
Oh my.
So if you have a really shit
Okay.
roll, not only can you re-roll for free, but you can roll as many as you want.
I
At
get
that
3
point,
extra
it's
dice
worth
of damage
re-rolling
to
the
any
single
laser weapon now.
12d6 times 10.
The improved long laser rifle deals 9 damage.
How much does your musket? How much does your
8
musket do?
damage. 8 damage, but it only has its base 2 crank capacitor. If I actually upgraded it to like the 5 crank capacitor, it would deal 11.
Good
So-
googly fuck.
5
Yeah.
milli. So for 5
I want to
millimeter
upgrade the musket.
rounds
actually,
for
but it also eats a
minigun,
lot of ammo.
you got 420 rounds of ammo.
Okay, guys, I will go. I will add the magazine perk later because I have to just read them all.
Yeah, I need
Okay.
to put
Yeah.
some thought into my magazine perks.
Okay, so see ya till next time.
See ya.
Alrighty, later.
You got 420 rounds of 5 millimeter.
How does
Jesus.
fire rate work again? I'm so
So
used to
fire
using the
rate,
musket
you
with
spend
none.
1 ammo per additional dice. So like for example, my Chinese rifle, so the base damage is 7. It has fire rate 5, so I could spend up to 5.56 rounds to add an additional 5 ammo dice, so I could be using 12. Like instead of 7,
So
I'd be shooting.
so fire rate is the amount of ammo you can spend. Every ammo you spend is 1 extra damage dice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like, and you don't have to spend that many. So for example, if I was trying to conserve ammo, I could spend 2 5.56 rounds, and then I would have
right, you don't
rate
have
of
to
5.
spend the max.
Yeah, I would have
The
9
max
damage
is
instead
just
of
a
7.
limit, not a.
So
14d6, which laser
I
rifles also.
need to see how I can
Oh.
modify this laser rifle, but for now, it's definitely better than the laser musket.
That is
well, I think with laser rifles you can make them full auto.
28d6.
Well, it has fire rate already. It has a fire rate of 2.
Right, but there are mods that you can increase the rate of fire.
Oh, I'm sure.
Okay. You got 108 rounds of fusion cells.
Ah!
Damn.
And that is because there are 2 Gatling lasers that you can either
I will
use.
take all of those unless someone needs any.
Yep.
Yep.
You can either use fusion cells or a fusion core in the Gatling laser.
Yeah, I think
Those
Astra
have
and you're the
fusion
only...
cells.
What about fusion cells?
108. 108 for
Okay.
fusion cells.
Now I want to make this thing full auto.
Hey, how many fusion cores did we get from all this, by the way? I didn't mark, or I didn't put that in the vehicle unless someone else did.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6. Got 6 fusion cores.
Good googly fuck. Okay. Good lord.
Hey, what you got? No. Bad dog.
Yeah, bad dog. What are you doing?
Sorry.
You're good.
I heard a very conspicuous crunching sound behind me, and I was like, what the fuck did she get?
So missiles. I'll let you roll more for missiles because that's kind of those missiles are fun. They'd be even better if you guys blew yourself up with them, but that's the GM being bitter. So you got 16 missiles for the 2
16
rocket
missiles.
launchers.
Next time, hit
Okay.
harder.
At this point, we really do just need a mission to dive into the middle of a fucking, like, Deathclaw nest.
Astron,
Oh, yeah,
you
I can-
took the fusion cells, right?
Yep.
Well, the
Okay.
problem, Astron, the problem with
you
doing
want
that is that there would have to be a substantial reward, and that would end up making us more powerful.
God.
I can just throw a couple Deathclaw matriarchs at you because they're substantially more powerful than the standard Deathclaw.
See, the problem with throwing a couple is they're easier to kill than just one.
Yeah, I can chain link them with not only Street Guns of Detroit and Fast Shot, but also with Gun Fu level 2.
One of these days, the U.S. Army is gonna fucking ambush us for our arms dash.
The Rippers are just melee weapons. They don't have any ammo. But compared to yeah, compared to the Deathclaw Gauntlet, it's not as good, doesn't do much damage, but you have a curved or extended blade. Curved blade allows you to disarm opponent, knocking their weapon away.
Oh, I was about to say,
And
I was
then
thinking a different disarmed. If it's a fucking hand
I
chainsaw.
Both can do that one.
I am reminded of my first ever session of Cyberpunk 2020, where dude had a pair of, like, rippers, which are basically like Wolverine claws, and he literally and figuratively disarmed a mook.
Jesus.
He-
Hmm.
Yeah, that was a fun session. That was also the my cop character I lied for the party and I got a promotion lying about how I got there so fast when they called the cops. Because I was on scene. They were there so how'd you get there so fast? I was in the area. Cool. You got promoted. Lying works in Cyberpunk.
I love lying to the police.
Especially when you are the police.
I do that all the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just
But
gotta lie to
At
yourself.
least
to
sometimes
keep
they
it
lie to
real.
themselves instead of lying to the public.
Oh, and you also got 28 caps when you search these guys' body, which
In
is
addition to the 300,
inconsequential.
Oh
Yeah.
boy, 28 caps.
a
Man.
whole 28 caps.
That's at least a cap per guy.
So hold on. So if we got 300 from the one guy,
328.
okay, so 328 divided by 6. Well, it rounds down to 54 each. So somebody needs to add the one cap to our vehicle. Or actually, would it be one cap? No, I think it would be 2, maybe.
54 caps.
So somebody, Emily, you're gonna need to add that to Johan's because he dipped out early.
Plus 50.
So 4, 5, and 2 extras for us in the party fund, and Johan's 54 caps. Yes. 4. That's what you said. So that's 459. Yeah, you guys are, you're making good caps. You have good armor, and basically whatever you decide to buy is just shits and giggles at this point.
The world is our oyster.
Yeah, I'm having fun.
Then we're going to pummel it into dust.
I want to buy an anti-material rifle.
Let me check. I'll put one in the
Well,
store.
I've applied my things. I'm gonna dip out of here, y'all. I think I gotta take the puppy outside.
All right.
Thanks for playing, and thanks for running, GM. It was
Yeah,
really fun.
no problem.
Yeah, this
Can't wait
was-
to destroy the next encounter.
Yeah, well, we're going to. I mean, I have vote that we make a pit stop to Camp McCarran to
Agreed.
get more ammo and
Yeah.
stuff and sell our massive truckload of loot.
Yep,
Oh yeah. I literally fucking honestly we're gonna have to get like a semi truck to like or like a dump truck that we just throw weapons into the bed of. Pull up to Camp McCarran, go to the weapons shop.
If
Hey, you buy weapons, right?
no, hold on. If
Yeah.
we dropped off Cowboy Billy Bob's horses, you think he still has the trailer?
You still have you technically still have the trailer.
Oh, even better. We don't even know. We need to
Behind
go
you.
back to get it.
Oh, that's perfect. You know, that
Okay.
makes a lot more sense. We could just put all the suits of power armor in the trailer standing up. And that'll also make everyone that we pass by shit their pants.
Well, well, I gotta say, it's like now this is basically an inverse of Steel Talons, where Horgust had his like U-Haul trailer full of guns trailing behind the Avalanos. These weapons will
Okay.
make a fine addition to my collection.
Okay. So, if you want to buy an anti-material rifle, it is 560 caps.
Oh, easy.
However, you could also barter and
Alexandra
bring
can
down
handle
that
that.
price. Yep,
Yeah,
you bring down
I
the
could use
price.
some help bartering with that.
Well, what we should do, like I said, I mean, I definitely advocate for trying to do all the shopping and transactions next session if possible.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm gonna put it in my
definitely.
sheet notes that I'm gonna do that so I don't forget.
Yep.
I just need to
I'll
buy more ammo.
remove Cowboy Billy Bob because he's no longer
Yeah.
here. It's horses.
Yeah.
You know, interesting thing about the anti-material rifle, it has vicious. And now it doesn't have piercing, but with the rifleman perk, once you get it to rank 2, you get piercing anyway.
Huzzah!
I was gonna say that my only real wish list item is just more 5.56 rounds and 12.7 mil, like
Sure.
pistol rounds.
Oh, put some 50 cal rounds on the wish list for the. It's gonna need to feed that thing.
Yep. 50 cal is.
Yeah, it's important to note it's separate from 12.7 millimeter. That's like a pistol caliber.
Yeah.
The Ripper's worth 50.
Yeah, 50 round, and then I forgot that there's fucking like ball weapons.
Ball.
Oh, you're talking about
My
like
bad.
black powder rifles?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that is a thing in the system, but
Right, I remember that.
so 5.56 rounds. Gonna put a solid 50 in there just so you can splurge. And then
How many
12.7,
rounds?
50.
For
They'll
what?
be in the for 5.56.
All right.
Oh,
Then there's 10, 12.7 currently in the what's it called?
That's a pretty even ratio because I'd cleave through 5.56 rounds way more than 12.7.
Yep. And there's also you can buy weapon mods and have them installed by the weaponsmith if you don't meet the thing. There's more food. Buy food and water. Then yeah, there's a power armor merchant, and I mean compared to the stuff you found, it's not good stuff, but it's still decent. Then yep, armor again, just so you can sell to the armorer, whatnot. That good dude will disappear. Oh, and you still have a Ripley there. You can buy your fingers.
Oh, perfect. I wonder if he'll pay me more for that Legionnaire or that Centurion crown.
Yep, I will. Okay, I'll make this.
so I want to make a note. The amount of money that like the stuff we have is worth is like utterly fucking ridiculous.
Oh, I'm sure.
The long laser rifles worth about 100 a pop. The Ripper's about 50, and that's nothing crazy. But when you have that many of them, let's see, the minigun worth 382, so that's almost 400. See the Gatling laser, 804. Let's have a look at some of that power armor. Yeah,
I get
it's,
it. We're rich. So
Yeah.
what are we buying our own dam?
We don't need to buy our own dam, just buy the Hoover dam.
No,
Yeah.
fuck it.
Eventually,
Let's go set up a shop in Vegas.
honestly.
No, I need to let you fuckers go gambling and lose all that
Yeah.
because it's all based on
We all
luck.
have really high luck, I think. At least I do.
I know some of you do.
I have let's see how much luck. I have a total of 7, which isn't terrible.
Yeah, it's like
Speaking, I need to reset my luck points now.
I think for using slot machines, it's luck and throwing. Like
okay.
I'll have to check exactly, but the skill checks are weird. And I'll post up the gambling rules when we get to that point, and well, there will be a couple points where you are able to gamble. Once will be on the strip, and the second will be another vault that you could potentially come upon. Where you have to cash in all your caps for vault credits to gamble.
What if we rob a casino?
If you rob a casino, I will send. Well, you'll have people after you, and you'll be disbarred from the NCR. which I don't think we really care at this point, but
No,
Yeah, but
I guess we're gonna
they
just
do
find a
pay
chip
us
and do the
sometimes.
independent Vegas ending.
oh
I mean,
boy.
yeah, Alexandra honestly doesn't really care much for the NCR anyway, other than like a source of cash.
Yeah, I think the courier's got fuck all nothing on us at this point.
Okay,
That would
it's
be
a
an
major
interesting boss. You could make that like a boss
Mhm.
enemy.
I mean, I could send you up against Boone because that he's actually like a notable NPC in this
I don't want to
game.
kill Boone. Boone's cool.
Sniper. Okay.
We got to find Mr. House and
Just unplug him.
yeah.
Okay, so yes,
Boss-
you can fix power armor. It takes it's treated as robots are, how you feel for robots, which I think is intelligence and tech, I think, or
Oh,
science or repair, I think. I need to double check, but you can repair it.
we have a smart guy around here.
Yeah, that's Astron.
That's good. That's good. Someone's got to do all the thinking.